We're back, episode 3. How's it going, guys?
Good. How are you, man?
Yeah, pretty good, guys. If you haven't seen last week's episode about waifus, go check it out. I swear it's good. Demon has the best picks. I'm just saying.
Nice
No. I think everybody else had the best picks, not me. No.
Dog.
I had dog shit
waifu
picks.
again.
All right, nobody trust me. If you like my picks, go to hell. I'm sorry, but go to hell.
It's okay.
But
you
you picked
volunteered
them.
for this, right? Yeah.
I'm already going to hell. I already know.
You're a menace.
Nobody here is getting into the kingdom of heaven. Nah, dude. We walk up.
I am.
Yeah.
If
I
I
am to
repent
the
my
eye
sins,
in my
I might
pick.
The
be
guy's
able
like,
to.
nah.
There's might be a 2% chance I can.
No shot, dude. What? What the
But
hell?
Better
wait.
than the 50-50 rates.
Well, the thing
True.
is, are you like Hindu? Wouldn't you be like? Do you believe in like reincarnation stuff?
I don't even have. I don't believe in anything. We're currently.
No.
Isekai.
Okay.
Say your reincarnation.
I believe in anime. I'm anime. I believe in anime, Jesus.
Oh God!
I got the
He's
power
a
of
big
God
boot.
and anime on my side.
All right, for the new people watching, let's introduce ourselves.
What the fuck was that ass?
Hello. I'm
All
Asian
right.
Invasions. I'm here against my will, but
What do you
Yeah, I'm
mean?
He can't blink twice. You guys can't save him.
I can't blink, see? Yeah, I can't blink twice.
I
But
just
your
noticed
avatar is blinking.
No, it's just.
Oh,
It's not doing it.
phasing.
It's not doing it now.
See, he needs.
I swear it blinks.
Keep-
I swear it blinks. You saw it blink, guys. I'm not crazy.
Guys, if you can catch the one frame where it blinks, we'll give you a $50 gift card.
Don't say that.
None of us
Who's
have
paying?
$50.
It
$50
doesn't actually
what-
blink.
It
Wait,
just
wait, he
glitches
did-
and the
he
eyes
did- he
do
did-
actually blink.
No. He didn't say which currency.
Vietnamese dong.
You know, there's
Primo
other
gems.
there's other types of dollars,
I'm
right?
not
So
giving primo gems. That more, that,
Platinum.
he didn't say
You get a
what type
Fortnite
of
gift
dollars.
card.
Riot points.
no,
All right.
bro, there's riot points.
All right, everybody. I'm
Oh,
Doc.
riot, not
I'm
epic.
also here against my will at 8 a.m.
What do you mean?
You chose the time.
No, we're going
Hey,
off
that's
based
your
off the
idea,
time
dude.
you chose a long time ago.
Hello, I am a KnightmareFrame. I'm the only one who, lives in proper time zones, unlike these guys.
You're
Not
all the
gonna
way
say
in
anything.
fucking
I'm
Italy,
not
dude.
gonna say anything. You're Italian.
See, man.
You actually can't
The
say
so,
only
anything.
guy
man.
who's
Italian.
not within our time zones, first of all.
You
Listen,
run on a
listen.
meatball o'clock.
Wow, that was so bad. Are you gonna say like my what do you call it? Clock hands or fucking spaghettis or something?
Pasta,
Pastas,
yes. Tortellini.
yeah. All right. And who are you, Mr. White Shirt guy?
I'm the token white guy.
Token white shirt.
God, this is cringe.
I'm Roadblock. How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm the
Hi,
ignorant
guys.
American.
Damn. So here we are in week 3's third episode. So after all of that, what you guys been playing recently? Like definitely a lot of games have been coming out.
Devil May Cry 5.
Really?
What have
That's
you
a
been
good
playing
one.
as?
You?
Any new games recently?
Well, Wuthering Waves beta closed.
Bro,
so
this
I'm
guy's juggling gachas. Damn.
We got
How
Top,
many-
Snowbreak,
How many gotchas you playing?
Honkai,
How?
Nikkei, Genshin. Wuwa closed though. So that was
sorry.
6.
Forgot about Reverse.
Huawei.
Well, reverse, true. So about 7,
Jesus.
including Wuwa.
I
I feel like that's
do
like,
you
know,
I'm
that's
still,
a low
I'm still
amount for you,
really
right?
impressed how Az gets to juggle this many gachas.
games in general. Like-
Dude.
Like I can't. I don't know. I don't play that many.
Apparently he's on the
I'm
low
like-
side from
I'm
what I've
like, I
heard.
play like-
Other
I
people
can
are
only
like
play
10,
so many
11.
time.
How?
I don't know. I don't know. I
Here,
can't.
If you put it this way, it's like this.
All
So
right.
If you play more of them, then you don't have to worry about waiting for new stuff because you can just cycle between them. If you're unlucky there, you can just get lucky elsewhere. If you're getting bad luck here, it's just using the bad luck from elsewhere.
Oh, that's some good copium. Oh
Don't you
I was
get
man.
gonna
bored?
say, holy hell, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my
absolutely.
god. I don't know. I like to enjoy my food. I like to I don't know, chew.
I don't
Road,
know,
what
man. I like to
food?
stuff it
What?
down.
No, we're not gonna get. Is food gonna be a topic on today's
You
podcast?
started. You brought it up. First of all,
When it comes
I
to
mentioned
food, you
the
have
word
no right to
food.
talk.
No,
Road.
dude, I make the greatest food.
Listen,
Don't
one of these
listen,
days,
I
dude,
am-
you gotta get a green screen. Put
No.
your food in there.
You
That's
make
what you gotta
the
do.
greatest food because nobody else makes food like that. You're the only one.
See, I'm one of a kind.
This guy
no,
like
dude, you're.
he tells me what he ate. Like I saw the picture. This was I don't know how this looks like jail food. I'm
No,
worried
dude,
for Road.
dude, you're a liar and a charlatan.
No. Listen to this. He made noodles
Yeah,
without the seasoning
I didn't.
Wait, what?
and puts ketchup on
Yo.
it.
Go on.
Bare
Go on.
ass noodles with ketchup.
Ketchup is fine, but like no seasoning, so you're just
Like-
noodles and ketchup.
Yes. Like,
Hot dogs. There's
how?
hot dogs. Hot dogs.
Brother,
hot
get
dogs.
the fuck out of here. Hot dogs.
I
What's
actually.
with you and
Road.
hot dogs and like in
I got
rice
a big
and like
question.
noodles?
Yeah.
Do you eat ketchup with your cereal?
I
That's
feel like it
gross.
would.
That's where you draw the line.
Yeah, I'm not a
Do you
monster.
pour the milk or cereal? Which one do you pour first?
Oh, I'm not an animal. I do the cereal first.
Okay, okay,
At least,
okay.
at least,
Like,
there,
I don't know,
there's some
like,
human
I
in
actually-
you.
I actually kind of thought about it after you told me. I didn't realize like seasoning on like certain dishes was for the noodles. I just always assumed it was like for like the meat on them or
But
something.
the seasoning comes with the noodles. It's obvious you
I don't
use
know.
it with the noodles.
No, this
Road.
dude, they're just
Road.
plain noodle. How did
Why do you
Plain
use
noodles
salt
have
water when you
seasoning.
make your pasta?
I don't.
What? Wait.
Do you
My
use
head.
new
No.
water for your pasta?
What?
You fucking animals. All that sodium.
Dude,
my
we gotta get a
God.
trip. Teach him how to cook, dude. That's what we
Dude,
gotta do.
I'll
Look,
cook for
the
you
way-
guys. I'll cook
How
for you
you lived
guys.
for this long? What have you been eating for the last like 5-10 days?
10 days.
Hot dogs?
Fig bars.
And
God.
and last time you
Water.
weren't here, but we were in voice call with Road, and he was sick to he was like stuffy nose and everything. He was busy eating cookies.
Okay. Listen.
That's not what you eat when
No,
you're
no, no,
sick,
no, no,
man.
no.
Oh, my
no,
throat
I-
hurts.
I
What are
saw-
you eating? Sweet stuff.
Exactly.
No, but I already felt bad. I didn't get. I like been very strict on everything. So I was like, you know what? I'm sick. My body's gonna just demolish anything I throw at it anyway. I'm gonna be unhealthy. I'm gonna treat myself. I feel like shit.
If you're sick,
I do that.
and the first thing you want to do is be more sick.
No. Like if I have a sore
No,
throat, I
what?
eat hot Cheetos.
See?
No,
So you just
it's like, oh,
Yo.
I'm gonna feel like shit. I might as well stack all of the feeling like
Yeah.
shit in one place and get
I don't
it
know.
Because
done.
I
I
don't
didn't
wanna
feel
feel
like
like shit
I
when I'm
felt full of
good.
cookie. It was good. Those were good cookies. I didn't feel like shit.
Those are the things you want to avoid, like sugar, like fucking
Something's got to kill me, dude.
processed food, like even
I've been
milk.
avoiding it.
Brother,
I've
you
been
have
doing pretty good.
one life. You're gonna live it by not eating sugar and processed foods. Come on, you gotta live
When
that
you're
shit.
sick.
So
One life. Don't you
Dude,
just get
when I'm
like-
sick,
Wait,
I
wait,
feel
wait,
like
I
I'm
got a
gonna
better
die
question.
tomorrow. So I'm like, I might as well
What do you
get it
guys-
fucking go faster, you know?
Nah, dude. When I'm sick, you know what I do? I drink a lot of water and I fap. Because did you know when you ejaculate?
Bro, no, please, no, no,
When
no,
you
no.
ejaculate, it
Go
boosts
on.
your immune system.
We're talking
Good to
about
know.
Az's
I'll
copium.
keep
You're
this on for-
Oh,
Yeah.
God, dude.
It does.
Wait.
Yo, for
Hey
me,
guys,
when
I'll
I'm
be right
sick,
back
I
in
just-
5 minutes. I gotta test the
read
theory out
oh
real
my
quick.
god.
Read up here.
Okay,
Don't
so
I'm
don't
a-
pull it
I'm a
up.
Google it.
Don't no. Oh
the
my
bucket
God.
cat.
The bucket cast
The
is
bucket.
coming back.
Cum bucket is coming back.
Doc, you're gonna go take your shit? Are you gonna?
No, not yet. I'm sure it'll be
Here,
here
here.
soon.
As sexual activity increases, the immunity status becomes more competent to deal with pathogens.
What if it's
Dude.
just incompetent to start with?
Yes, yes. What if my body's just dumb?
I'm gonna be honest. I rather
study-
promote
Bro,
people
wait-
to eat hot Cheetos than fat when they're sick.
No, listen.
Built incorrectly.
Study found that masturbation temporarily increase the activity of some components of the immune system, namely some word I can't pronounce.
You know what else helps?
What?
Sleeping.
You can
Sleeping.
sleep.
Hey, dude, you fab. You're like. You know, or after you sleep way better. You know, you sleep way better.
Is that
after
like a
that.
reenactment exhibition A?
Dude, your
drink
room
water.
after you're sick.
And then
What was that drinking water motion?
Do that again with two hands real quick.
drinking
Dude.
water. You know.
You walk into Knight's room after he's sick, and it must fucking reek.
There's
What
napkins
did I
everywhere,
see?
dude. Yellow stains, all that shit. Oh
Dude,
my
his
God.
room
Oh,
must
man,
smell
napkins.
like just nut and sweat. Just nut and sweat.
Sweat.
You are fucking dude. That room would be musty.
Hey, bro,
No.
bro, you want to spin your chair
I let
to
the
your,
air
your
out.
left a little bit so we can see the. Is it still there?
What? All my
it's not
car
there
parts?
anymore.
Well, what was
Well,
there?
like all the corner.
Yeah,
Oh
my
no, it's
corner's
still
fine.
there.
Yeah,
oh,
all my car
the pile
parts.
of clothes. Oh yeah,
So
dude, I
does
still
that
have my
smell?
pile
Oh,
of
that's a
clothes.
blanket. That's a blanket. That's my wrestling bag. That's a shirt.
Oh, your
So does
wrestling
that
bag
s-
definitely
Oh,
stinks.
there's my
that's for
bear.
sure.
Hold on.
Does
Am I
that-
the
let me
only
try-
clean one
also-
here?
I gotta see if I can grab
Yes.
that without showing my feet.
What?
What's wrong with feet, dude?
You know, this is my bear.
Bro, that thing looks dead as fuck. That thing looks like it wants to give up on life.
It's not alive.
Wait. How old is that thing?
Jesus
and how
Christ.
has
Does
it been
that
like?
thing smell like nut and sweat?
Dude, it's,
No, this isn't Knights.
Okay, good.
Knights has a hole in it.
It smells. I bet it smells fucking like dust and must.
Dude, why is that thing?
No, it's my room is
dying?
ventilated. Look at him.
What's older, this bear or your?
Yeah,
You,
might be
you
older
know what's a
than me.
weird fucking smell? A wet dog. You ever smell that shit?
No, I don't go up
Yeah,
to
they
dogs.
say I smell like
You
that
don't,
when I
you don't
like.
have to. You don't have to go up to a dog. They just
Oh, no, I'm not, no.
irradiate that fucking smell.
But how
I
did
swear
you
to God.
decide that you wanted to smell a wet dog?
I usually
I
just
have a
think
friend
that road's cooking.
who has dogs, and
What am I
they
cooking?
come back. They're all like wet. I'm like, what the fuck is that smell? Oh yeah, just my dog.
Guys,
I'm like, why?
all I'm saying is, wait. I just thought about this.
Yeah.
If we do an in-person podcast, I have to be a cook. I'll cook
No,
for
Hell
everyone.
no.
no,
Hell
absolutely
no.
not,
No.
dude.
Now,
I
Will,
will-
we're gonna
I-
vote you out
I
of
will
the kitchen.
banish you.
Dude,
You say you won't
Dude.
fap.
I'd
You
rather
will
have
get
prison food.
isekai'd. That's what I'm saying.
Knight's
That
nut is
day,
like buckshot
Road
after
is
training while
isekai'd.
sick. No, he's gonna shoot me out of the kitchen.
It's like on his way to the podcast, and then Truck Coon shows up.
That'd be a good episode, though. Trying Roblox top 5 dishes: hot dogs,
no,
rice, and
everyone-
ketchup.
Everyone makes food,
You
and
forgot
then we
the
just get a
noodles.
lineup
Oh,
of
yeah.
like plates, and then like cover them,
Yeah.
and then everyone has to try like each other. Like
Dude, we
everyone
don't have to
makes food for
try. We
everyone.
already know which one you made.
No, dude, I'll,
It's
I'll
gonna be the one
surprise
with
Dude,
you.
if you
I'll
see cut up
surprise
hot
you.
dogs and ketchup,
I'll
it's
surprise
Rose.
you.
Doesn't matter the
Rose,
I'll
since
part.
you
surprise
like
you.
You know, since you like ketchup so much, have you ever tried making Ami rice?
The hell's
Ooh.
Oh, I've seen Ami rice. That looks really good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I've never had an
Yeah, you can-
omelet though, so that might be tough.
And-
What?
You can put ketchup on top.
Wait, hold.
Yo.
What?
You know it's easy to make
you've
omelet,
eaten
right?
eggs, right? You've eaten
Yeah,
eggs,
I've had
right?
eggs.
What
I've
kind
had
of eggs?
Boiled.
What? Just boiled eggs.
So you've
No,
never
no,
thought about
I've
cracking
had
one open
scrambled
and
eggs.
Now
you
he
know,
just bites them like an apple. dude.
Wait,
Just
what?
Like a
So
caveman.
boiled eggs? That's it?
Scrambled.
Okay,
I've had
so
I've had a
scrambled-
lot of type of eggs.
So
I've had a lot of eggs.
scrambled is pretty much an omelet without scrambling it.
So a whole egg.
So basically, you put the eggs in and you don't scramble. You just leave it there and then flip it.
No, I mean, like you
like a
fucking- you-
pancake.
no,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
you beat,
but, like-
you beat the eggs.
You just
so,
don't
Yeah,
break
get
it
some
apart.
air in there and all
Yeah.
that. But
yeah,
yeah,
You beat the eggs and then you just plop it into like a hot, oily or buttery pan. Depends what you
eggs
want.
have you
can
like
catch
never
my
thought about
hands.
like, hey, how can I make my eggs taste better or something? You're just
I'm
like,
still
I'm
alive.
happy
No.
with what
I'm
I
just
have.
looking- you
He
mean like-
sees the food on the internet.
Wait,
but he
wait.
just-
Are you
he-
supposed to season boiled eggs or do you just eat them?
Oh,
I've just always.
You season
I
everything you
never-
eat. You're supposed to season everything you eat.
Wait, are you serious?
Yes.
I've just
Salt and
ate
pepper.
boiled eggs raw,
literally
like just
salt
straight.
and pepper. Salt and pepper.
No, I
That's-
literally just eat. I just take off this like the shell and then I just inhale. That's it. That's how I eat my
Nah,
egg.
man, he eats the shell and he chucks the egg in and goes like, "What the fuck is this tumor-looking thing in my egg?"
I've never seasoned
So
any
if we
eggs.
had your food, there will be not an. It will be the blandest shit ever.
No.
We
You
would
know
all
what's-
get
wait,
sick.
You know what's funny? He did say in the beginning of the podcast he's the token white guy. Bro, you're playing the stereotype so hard, man. Holy shit.
I'm
Brother,
just
if
built
we one day
different.
get there, I want to get sponsored by a prison and we want to compare his food to a prison. I want to do that.
I want to be sponsored by a prison.
Yes.
What?
Yes, I want to compare his food.
Today's podcast is sponsored by Alcatraz.
We took Road to jail.
To cook.
Wait, does that still exist, Alcatraz?
It's
Yeah.
a tourist attraction now.
Oh, okay. Never. Oh, so then you can
That's
get
how they
sponsored.
get people in there. I see.
I almost
brain.
went there.
Or we could just
Damn.
hire a guy who's cooked in prison and be like, yo, you know.
So not road.
I
basically.
mean,
Let
I've
me
been
cook.
to Prison Island. Yeah.
Dude,
That's
compared
it.
to Rhodes cooking, a prison food looks more appetizing. At least
It
it'll have
is.
seasoning.
It's nutritious too.
Mine's
It's not just-
nutritious.
Dude, ketchup and noodles is not
Brother,
nutritious.
it's straight
That's
up
that's a
carbs.
comfort food. That's a comfort food.
Yeah,
Not-
but you eat it all the time. Comfort food is
You know
like if
what's-
you're
you know what's a
sick or you're
comfort
going
I don't
through
eat it all
something.
the time. I don't
You know
eat
what's
dinner
comfort food?
usually.
What's your normal?
Cookies.
What's your normal? Like, what did you
Dinner?
eat today or yesterday?
I had cereal this morning, and then I
With
either
ketchup?
like so like
Stop.
no. So what I've been doing is I've been eating hoagies, and then I've started eating chicken and rice.
Oh,
and
wait,
then
wait,
I
what,
just
What
what's
do you
in your
put in the
hoagie
chicken and
exactly?
rice?
No, wait. What's in the hoagie first?
Bread, turkey,
The,
ham,
the deli
cheese,
meat. Like, what is the deli meat that you use?
turkey, ham, cheese. I did salami for a bit there, but then I was like, no. And then so
Okay.
I've been starting to try and like put peppers on
You,
there.
you realize cured meat is
And
also
then-
not that great to consume all the time.
Hey,
right?
don't you say
Well,
that?
what the
Cured
fuck
meat
else
is
am I gonna
great.
put
You
on
don't
it?
gotta cook
It-
it, nothing. You plop it in a sandwich.
It's
and
good, but not every day, man.
Wait,
I've had
what's wrong
turkey
with that?
sandwiches for the past 4 months every day.
I was gonna say like I part of the reason I'm doing it is so I can like save time. I'm not gonna spend like 80 years like making one hoagie to eat on a Monday.
I mean, this doesn't necessarily have to be like don't eat it every day, but just alternate or something. Not
Why?
just like
I don't know. So my mom said the same thing. Like you can't just eat the same thing every day. And I'm like, I've been
Listen
doing
to
that
your
for
mom.
like 20. I've been doing it for 20 years, and I'm still here. I'm
The
doing
expiry
great.
date is fast.
Whoa, I know expiration date.
Oh man. Oh.
Yeah, and then the chicken and rice has been really good. I want to throw broccoli in there. I gotta
okay.
start eating
But what
a
do you
third
season
dinner.
it with?
How you
dinner.
making the chicken?
I've been throwing salt and pepper on it. I've been learning. seasoning.
Wait. Are you seasoning it before you
Yes.
cook it? And how do you
Yes.
cook it? Do you fry it?
So
Or-
I for my chat helped me out after I was just basically just
That's sad.
convectioning
Uh-huh.
convectioning it for an hour.
Yeah.
With no foil on top. So eventually they said, "All right,
Wait, you're putting it in the oven.
yes."
Bare bones,
No.
chicken breast in the
I
oven.
was at first until I talked to my chat. Chat helped me
when
out.
did you stop doing
Are
that?
you trying to eat?
I don't know.
those rubber chicken toys.
That's what I'm saying. Like what?
That's basically your chicken
Christ,
breast.
No, it's
No,
like
it
You know,
was
you can
fine.
slap
It was a
someone
little
with it and
dry.
make the same
You
sound.
ever-
It was a
cheese
little
strings?
dry.
Dude, our
A little
definition and
dry,
your version
motherfucker,
of dry
dry.
is
That's
two
how I've
different
always eaten
things.
chicken. That's always eaten chicken. Like dry, I didn't realize like putting something on top
Have you
saves
never
moisture.
had? No. Have you never had like, I don't know, Popeyes, KFC, like chicken?
I had
properly?
KFC once.
Any other chicken joint that
Dude.
did good chicken?
Dude, you gotta
think
go
so,
out
yeah.
and eat some fast food. Like, you gotta go. Even not even
I
fast food,
don't
just
like eating
restaurants.
out.
Yeah, just eat normal food.
Just go to a
So,
drive-through,
like,
get
okay.
some food and eat.
Yeah.
Just walk through.
It's
If,
money.
if the place looks nasty and scary, good food.
If they yell at
100%
you and they're mean and you can't read the menu because there's just pictures, it's good food.
Yes. And if they're
No, I'm
foreign,
dead ass. I'm dead ass.
and if they're foreign and they cannot repeat your order that you just ordered, and they give you something that they think is good, it's still good food.
Yo, if their kids are in the back doing their fucking homework and shit, it's good food.
Yes, bro. If they just arrived off the boat and started cooking in the kitchen, that shit is the best.
Jesus
thing
Christ.
ever.
Off the boat.
basically
I
anything
want
that
to
doesn't look normal in
apply
a
for
normal
this job.
restaurant, it's good.
Yeah, yeah.
Except
doesn't
cockroaches. If you
help
see
me, though.
cockroaches. then
Dude,
no.
that's extra seasoning. What do you mean?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Protein.
No,
You don't
absolutely
season.
not.
I eat raw cockroach.
Yeah.
Yo, that's like your pre-workout.
No,
It's
shot.
protein,
No, it's
bro.
not how
It's
it works.
protein.
There's
Actually,
no
no, no.
caffeine in those.
I mean,
Oh my
you
Aren't
can
they
just- you
doing
just-
that now somewhere? I don't know where
Just
it was,
put
but they're
them-
using like
just put them in
cockroaches
your
or
coffee.
something. And they're making
I
like
hate
protein shit out
coffee.
of it.
I hate
Ugh,
coffee.
That's nasty.
Because they do have a lot of protein in it.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
it's,
just
it's
mix it
meat,
into your coffee.
right? I don't know.
I hate coffee. I don't know how anyone drinks coffee.
I can
Wait,
tell.
wait. Hold up. So you're
I don't
saying
like coffee,
you'd rather eat? I'm not gonna give this up. I swear, I'm gonna bully Road all the time when I want.
What, dude? I
Bear
make
noodles
fine
with
lean
ketchup.
cuisine.
Bear noodles
I'd eat
with
that a
ketchup, and
million-
you
I'd
say
eat that till I
coffee is
die.
worse.
I would. Yes, dude. You trash drinking your dirty bean water.
Okay, what?
You foul fucks.
Dude, coffee is fucking great,
I'll have
dude.
my coffee black. Ah, yes. I too like drinking charcoal
Yeah,
in
but
the
you
morning.
can put like creamer,
like
sugar,
charcoal.
stuff like that in there too.
Yo,
Yeah, the
charcoal
only-
barely
so the only
tastes like
time I-
anything.
Like the only time I've actually been able to like finish an entire cup of coffee was like you know there's like the things of creamer.
Yeah.
My mom wanted me to try it. I was pouring it. I accidentally dropped it. I don't know how. I dropped it head first in there. Took it out, empty. All right, it'll be fine. Drank it. I was like, hey, this is pretty good. This ain't too
There
So
you
have
go.
you like never been
That's-
to
that's a
Starbucks?
latte.
It
Dutch
wasn't one of the
Bros?
small things. It was.
You
That's
put
a
the whole
coffee
thing in there,
latte.
dude. At that point, just
I was drinking more sugar than coffee.
Yeah, Road. So yeah, I think that you can just go with a cafe latte.
dude, go to some
That
Starbucks
sounds
or
off.
something,
That sounds
dude.
too fancy.
It literally,
Coffee's expensive, too. That's-
means coffee with milk.
Yeah, but you're gonna do it once to try it. After that, you don't gotta pay for it anymore. Just once.
Yeah,
Go
but
to-
that's like $13.
Yeah,
Oh
don't go to
my
Starbucks,
God.
dude. Don't go to Starbucks.
Bro, what the fuck?
Fuck Star-
$13 for a
Who the
latte?
fuck? Who the fuck spends that much
I don't
money
think
for
even
coffee?
Starbucks charges
You're
that
kidding,
much for
right?
a latte.
Why?
Because
Why?
white coffee's
There's
like
like
$8,
$25
and then I get like a cookie.
8 for coffee?
Dude,
Bro,
it gets
2
crazy.
max.
It gets crazy.
I'm
It
in
gets
Cali.
crazy over here.
I'm in Cali.
Like coffee
Move.
gets dumb expensive for Starbucks. I've
It
seen people
usually
spend
runs,
$20.
Like $6 here.
Bro,
for
don't
a
you have like the
standard
fucking
cup,
street
and it goes
vendor?
up to, like,
No.
8.
No,
Go to
No.
those guys.
no, there's no street vendors. It's like over here in Minnesota. Caribou's like Midwest or like Minnesota, but like it's Caribou and fucking Starbucks. Starbucks
So-
is a fucking like
So Canada? Okay, got it.
no. No,
Yeah. Minnesota is fake Canada, but we already know that. So
I mean, it's close up there.
yeah, and they all kind of sound the same when they talk. So it's
yeah, no, that's not how it works. I sound nothing
No,
nothing like a
never
Canadian.
heard
But
of
bro,
that
dude, at
place.
least you gotta go once and like go to a fast food, experience it, even if it like is a little bit expensive.
I've
But
had
just once.
fast food. God damn it!
You said you had KFC once.
I'm not going. Yeah, let me get
No,
more
no, no.
Have you
grease
been to
on my chicken.
Popeyes.
no, just go to Popeyes.
I've been to Popeyes once.
Because Popeyes KFC in North America is I don't know how, but it's
pretty
way
bad.
worse. It's way
I don't know
worse
why.
than foreign KFC because KFC is the bomb everywhere else. Besides,
I've heard you say that. I just have
Yeah.
no idea. Like the only time I've left the country
I
is to go
can
to Canada for TennoCon.
it's still
I
in
can
North
see this
America.
because I
yeah.
wonder how the hell they end up making their shit so greasy. I look at it and I'm just like, there's no fucking way KFC is like this elsewhere in the world, or people
They're
are
busy-
praising the shit out of
not.
it.
It's
Yeah.
not.
I don't know. I
It's
feel
not.
like
You can pick
fast
stuff
food.
out of the bottom of the buckets when you get like a 10-piece and there's oil dripping off of it. And you're
I've
just like,
seen the
dude,
videos. It's
that's-
fucking gross.
No, I feel
Yeah.
like fast food was so
Popeyes.
much better
Popeyes.
10 years ago in America, and now like
Right,
I would go to
yeah,
Burger King and
because,
I'd be
like,
like,
a
it was great.
No. The
because
thing is,
10 years ago, a
here.
burger from McDonald's was like $2, one something. Now it's like, oh,
Not
you want a
even that.
burger? $6.50. You want a drink? Add another $3.
it's
Dude,
not only
fries.
that. By the way, it's because there were just a lot less joints back in the days. Now there's just
There's
Everything.
a million.
you got Five
There's a
Guys, you got
million.
IHOP, you got fucking Jack in the
How many
Box, you got.
guys?
I do love Five Guys.
I've
That
never
shit's
had Jack
great.
in the Box. I've heard Jack
It
in the Box
don't.
is
It's
good.
so much oil.
I've never had it either.
So much oil.
I appreciate Five Guys always throwing in extra fries that are outside of the box in the bag.
Oh yeah, you also got Fat Burger.
Whataburger.
Fuddruckers, if that's still around.
You know,
Taco
it's like
Bell.
Whataburger.
Taco Bell is, I think, pretty good. It's decent still. I think. I like if I had to pick a restaurant between like In-N-Out or Chick-fil-A and Taco Bell, I'd probably pick
Get
Taco
your
Bell.
fix.
I'd probably get hate for this, but yeah.
I'd rather just pick none of them.
Yeah.
Dude, In-N-Out's pretty good though. In-N-Out's pretty good, and it's cheap still.
Never
I
had
haven't
You
it.
also
had-
just
never
said you'd
had-
rather pick Taco Bell.
Yeah, but like I'm talking about like I
Over.
would actually get hate for
Someone's
this because
losing
like
fucking ground.
people
you're-
love
you're-
In-N-Out, and
But
and it's
you're in
great.
Cali. Street tacos, bro.
Oh yeah, dude. I like this just happened like last year. I drive
Mhm.
and there's literally street vendors selling tacos, but it's way too expensive. $3 a fucking taco, dude.
How is that
$3
more
a taco.
expensive than? Yeah, because it's real fucking meat.
I'm sorry, I'll take my fucking Taco Bell for like $1. I get a fucking potato taco something, spicy potato
Jesus.
taco.
Dude, I'll rather support the small guys and have good tacos. To be honest,
If I had money, yeah.
Bro,
Ooh.
like three. How
well,
how
you don't
big
have,
is
if
it?
you don't have money, then why are you eating out?
Think of how many
not gonna talk
tacos.
about
you
Why
can
you- why
buy
you eating
without-
out then,
without
Doc?
a
Why you
dollar.
eating out?
He orders a fucking $13 coffee. He could have saved
True,
that money and
He
got
doesn't.
good
He doesn't
tacos.
have money because he has to continue his lavish lifestyle of inhaling Taco Bell, being a professional consumer. You loser.
It's also more like I just don't want to try new things because I'm in like, how about if I don't like it, and then it's a waste of money.
That's kind of hypocritical because you just asked Road to try new things. Yet
Yeah,
you
but
don't
I've
wanna
already
do that.
tried everything around my area though. Like
No,
I've
no.
tried new
I'm
things
just-
already.
No, you haven't.
I would have to like drive like 30 miles to try new things. I'm not doing that. I'm telling him to go to his nearest fucking Taco Bell or like KFC and do
No.
that shit.
Why? Why would I go eat out when I can destroy food
Watch
at my
it be
home?
like a Google Maps. My closest KFC is 23
No.
kilometers away.
Here. Just
a
even
bag
better,
of noodles
just-
is $1.
Dude, the
He's
McDonald
right.
knows me by face and name when I go there. That's how
I'm sure
bad
you've
it
put
is.
them through college.
But here, I'll tell you one thing, Road. Like if you want to experience something, like it doesn't have to be at like a popular fucking food chain, right? It doesn't have to be any of
Okay.
that. Just
Okay.
look for a local joint. A lot of local joints do have really good shit, but of course, some of them.
Go to
I've
Disney's,
been to
dude.
local places.
Yeah,
There's this
this-
really good like Chinese place that's really close.
There you go. Yeah.
Probably because their kids are doing homework in the back.
They probably are. I think one of their kids is
It's
the
the
delivery guy.
food
Yo, that's when you know it's good. They keep it in
I
the
knew the
family,
guy.
man.
I knew he was a cool dude when I went out to grab the food and he had like Goku stickers on his car. I was like, this is legit.
That's cool.
But
Yeah, I was
honest,
like, I like
bro,
the stickers.
if you like
Could
They
ask
just
him when
sped
he's
off.
getting the whole wrap.
Speaking of, and what are you saying? As
You should
You said-
ask him when he's getting the whole Goku wrap on his car.
I don't know, dude.
the Goku
He-
drip.
So like he comes like flying down a residential street. I think he flew into my like driveway at 60 miles per hour. Like
Was it like a
Christ,
Vespa?
no,
Like it's-
this is a full car. This is a
Oh,
full-
okay.
This is a full vehicle. He's coming in at like 90
Jesus.
to give me my $15 order I make once a month.
Wait,
Hey man,
wait.
get
So
great
you,
customer
so you
service.
did. So you did order something. You've eaten something different.
I eat food, yes.
No, what did you order from him? No, I'm curious.
Chicken fried rice
Okay.
and I forget what the chicken's called. Popcorn chicken or some shit. I don't know.
Okay.
And,
And?
they have white rice. Yeah, I just mixed
Okay,
the
so
white
you've
rice with
had
the chicken fried
like,
rice.
You've had not dry chicken before,
Yeah,
and
I
you
mean,
didn't
Listen,
question
popcorn
yourself.
chicken is not really.
I just assumed that they were better cooks than I was, and gave up there.
No. So wait. You've been having dry chicken, the one you make at home, and you did not assume like, this is not how chicken is supposed to fucking feel in my mouth.
No, it's all going to the same place. What do I care?
He literally said, I'm just a bad cook. I'm still just gonna eat it
Dude.
though. It's fine.
It's not gonna make me sick. Oh, it's
It's cooked. That's so
it's
the
a
bar
best
for me.
before day, not an expiry date.
I'm a simple man. I'm a simple man.
That
The bar
goes
for me.
beyond simplicity.
The bar for me is it cooked meat? Yes. It won't kill me. It'll
Dude,
be
he's
good.
like Asmon Gold, dude.
And
You know how
then
he
above
only
that,
eats
it's
beef
just-
jerky or
he's
like
like,
really
so
dry
does this
shit?
mean
Yeah,
that, like,
and he's wearing the white shirt too. Like,
Dude,
he's-
literally.
Hey guys.
Road, have you ever had a steak?
Yeah,
Oh, I asked him this question. Oh no,
He knows.
No.
every steak I've had is like super
Is it
tough.
well done?
Oh,
Yes,
God.
Al,
Well done.
why is a well done steak so bad?
Because when you said that's like, is it cooked? Okay, it's safe to eat. I'm like,
I basically
The
tell
thing is,
everyone I
thing
go.
most steaks no.
No, the thing is, as it's like when I asked him, right, he didn't know what part of the cow he was eating.
The steak.
You see what I'm saying?
Christ.
He didn't know like
I don't know.
I
It
don't
was just
know all
really
the
tough
different
meat.
cuts and where they come from, but at least I know steak is not a part of the cow.
yeah.
Like, it's
It
not
comes from the cow. That's good enough for me.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But anyway, Jesus. Okay. You gotta just try something. Yeah, alternate your food. Try new things. You know,
I'm
expand your
trying different
palate.
things on my hoagie.
Sure.
Like ketchup.
Crack. Put an egg on
Dude.
there.
I'm
I did
scared
put
now.
barbecue sauce for a while there, so don't tempt me.
I'm scared. If you ever like eat with Road, well, at least you know you're not gonna get food poisoning because like you know
All
it'll
right,
be
I'm
cooked.
reconsidering our TennoCon trip and Road being there because he might be like, "I'm a cook, guys. Don't worry about it." Everything
I actually have thought about it because I don't think Kira, Joe, or Edric, they're all such nice people that I don't think they know that I make I can't make anything.
Oh, after
Like,
this video? Oh, they're gonna know. They're gonna know.
I don't think they know. So I was like super tempted because everyone made a dish. Like it was actually like it was one of the most wholesome experiences I've had of like all time. I think.
Wait,
Like,
what
everyone-
did you make then?
Nothing.
Oh, you
Brought
just said
nothing to the
everybody
group,
made a
dude.
dish.
Everybody.
Everybody
I
except
tried
Rod.
to help clean, but Edric was like, "No, I'm doing this. I have to do that." I was like, guys, give me
Did
like
you
a
mess up?
potato peeler." Like something, but like yeah, no, like everyone made something, but me, because I was like, I don't know, I don't know, like, but it was really nice. Everyone ate, we all ate together, and then we like all like I don't know, tasted other food. I don't know, I thought it was good. Everyone
That's
made really
good.
good food.
Yeah.
Maybe they already knew.
I
Dude.
should
Maybe
make
they
them
already
food.
knew from his
so
streams how
so
bad
Road
his
knows
food is.
what real food tastes like.
Yeah, Edric made really good real food.
It's
I heard
like,
Ed is
don't-
actually a really good cook.
He,
don't
I,
let Road
as far, I
touch
mean,
food.
Anyway, I'll be honest. Anybody could cook fucking anything for me, and I'd probably be like, "You're a Michelin star chef." Like,
Yeah, I wonder why.
The standard is so low. It's great.
Yeah.
No.
That
Yeah, no.
is 6 feet
Ed's was
under.
mint. I almost like ate the bowl. Like
Damn. Okay.
that was
okay.
really good.
What did he make?
I mean, if he was
Curry,
that good,
I think.
who knows? The bowl. might have
There was
been
a
part
lot of
the dish.
rice, and there was a lot of like there was like sausage and a bunch of other stuff. It was really good.
Dude,
I think
wanna
it's
try
curry.
So
his
not
cooking,
hot
dude.
dog, sausage.
There was no hot dogs.
I mean, a hot dog is a sausage as well.
So no, I was gonna ask. So Road, when are you gonna move up from hot dogs to sausages for your rice?
I'm doing chicken now. I think I'm off the
Ah.
hot dog train. I think
Sausage with rice is actually a thing, whereas hot dogs with rice is not
Yeah.
really a thing.
You
Oh,
should
that's
try.
what I
here,
did.
You
For
should
a
try
while
like
there,
spicing
before I
things
went
up.
to chicken, it was barbecue sauce, rice, and hot dogs.
Here,
no
here,
seasoning.
Road. Here, Road. How about this? Like, do you use any vegetables?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
Honestly,
Basic
if you-
vegetables. Onions and carrots. Potatoes.
Yes, I like those.
All right. Fry those with your meat. Fucking simple
Honestly,
and
I
clean.
put them in the
work.
oven.
You can
if you
get
just yes,
Yeah.
you can.
you can get frozen carrots, peas, and potatoes
Dude,
in
saute
one
your
in a
onions with
bag.
your chicken.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
like just if you just learn how to
Saute.
stir fry or saute stuff, it's
Yeah.
Somebody
That'll
explain
be
what
fine.
saute
Because
means.
You know what that literally means?
Just say
It means
stir fry, demon. Don't
means-
confuse him anymore.
It means I don't know what the fuck to do with these leftovers in the fridge. I'ma just toss them on the stove, put some oil and random like salt, pepper with some random ass sauce,
Mhm.
and just turn it on heat, and then you just put it over your rice at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, have you never had that
Like, there's
thought?
no actual thinking. You can think it
No.
through. There are proper dishes, but the whole
No,
point
like-
of it is that you can literally just chuck whatever the fuck you want in there, stir fried, and then take it out. And it's like, okay, it tastes good enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, dude, have you ever not
Stir
been
fry.
like, I see this tomato, this red onion. How about if I just toss it in with my
I've
chicken?
never had a tomato. They always just look gross.
Can I take a
I love how
5-minute
you're
break?
starting the
Can I take a
explanation,
5-minute break?
And then he's
please.
just like, "The fuck is a tomato?"
Please.
I don't think I've ever had a tomato actually in my life.
God, dude, you probably
I've
had
had
it in the
pickles by
curry with
accident.
Edric made. You might
Of
have had
course,
it.
there's tomato. He's had pizza before. There's tomato there.
There's
He
probably-
eats
I've had
ketchup.
remnants of-
That
You know
is
what tomato looks like?
I don't. Oh no. Yeah, I know what a tomato. I've had remnants
That's
of
why
a
he thinks
tomato.
it's
I just don't
gross.
like the look of tomato slices.
Well,
and
because you
stuff.
said
Okay,
you've never ate one, but you have though.
I've in different forms. Yes.
So ketchup
Like
is basically
Shipathesius.
tomato,
Tomato ketchup.
right?
Yeah, tomato.
Yeah, tomato ketchup is
I've had tomato juices.
sugar, salt, and pepper with vinegar. That's pretty
Well,
much
here's-
ketchup.
Well, yeah, I
Here's
just
the
don't like the
bonus
normal
road.
tomato.
Here's the bonus road. If you stir fry tomatoes, they don't look like tomatoes anymore.
They turn into a sauce.
Red slop.
Yeah.
No, they turn into a
you
sauce.
Just mix it in with the rest of your sauce.
Yeah.
So ketchup.
So like, have you never made like spaghetti with marinara stuff like that?
I'm pretty sure we all blinked. at the
I've
same
never
time.
made my own spaghetti sauce. Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't even make my own spaghetti sauce. I usually use a
See?
base and then I
You know
just
the-
add
Yeah, just-
shit into
you can
it
get that
because
shit in a
making it
can.
from scratch takes a little
know,
bit too long.
The funny thing
Like, I
is,
don't-
he would learn all this shit and be a good cook, and he'd still cook shit just because he's like it's more convenient.
It might be.
But that's
it.
why stir fry is useful because you
Yeah.
just go like, oh, I just want some kind of salty dark sauce. Open fridge. Oh, okay. These are edible and
Salty
they're dark.
dark
okay, I'll just
sauce?
throw it.
You
have
know
stuff
what,
like
you-
oyster
speaking
sauce,
of
hoisin
which-
sauce, and
Oyster
a bunch of other
sauce?
stuff
Never
like
had it.
sweets.
No,
Stuff-
here.
Yeah, but that's the thing is like you just look at it, it's like, oh, it's dark. Okay, I know
G-
the stuff is salty with a little bit sweet. All of them are like that. They taste a bit different, but they're all salty and a little bit sweet. So you just grab one, don't care which one it is, add it in the pan. That's
The
it.
thing as we should get him at least 2 types of sauces he can cook with.
Not
and he-
barbecue sauce.
Yeah, definitely not barbecue sauce. Something he can experiment with.
Chili oil.
That
Yeah.
sh-
Chilos, no, he's
That's
you know,
you can't
no,
use that with everything.
No, the thing is, he's road. You gotta remember that chili oil.
The
He's gonna be
token white shirt.
yeah, he's gonna be shitting his pants.
No,
Wait,
dude, I can
you
handle
don't
it.
eat like
I
sriracha.
can
You don't put
handle it.
sriracha? Oh, right, because you have ketchup.
I've
yeah,
never
you
had
wouldn't put-
sriracha.
yeah.
Yeah, they're both red sauce. Why not use the one he's familiar with?
All right, Demon's gonna take a shit.
5-minute break.
Bye, dog.
All right. Anyway,
Not bad,
dude,
huh?
this whole episode is just road and food. To be honest,
I didn't. You got every time this happens, like everyone's like, you're a freak.
listen.
It's all like when I don't know what the hell I want to eat, but I know that I don't want to order
Lord
because I've
help
been
me.
spending too much, and I just cook.
Yeah.
It's just I pull some random meat out of the fridge night before because it's like chicken, pork, whatever,
Have you
I
had
just
any
got
hot
horrible.
sauce?
I either
and I pull out what is it? I have a bag in the freezer. It's like shit from Costco and whatnot. It's like frozen broccoli, frozen carrots, and stuff and whatnot. I'll just take all of that, wash it because I don't want the ice chunks in it.
Yeah,
Throw that in the pan. Throw the slices of meat in the pan. I don't even know what the fuck it is
It's
half the time.
elaborate.
I can only tell if it's chicken. I have to actually look to see if it's pork or beef because the color changes if you leave it in the freezer too long.
I'll
But
tell
just
him.
cut it up,
um,
throw it in, throw vegetables in, throw some random dark sauce in. Taste it when it's almost done. Oh, is it too sweet? Oh, maybe I should add a little bit more of like something salty. Oh, it's too salty? Add a little bit more sugar.
No,
That's about it.
I would say like a nice sauce he can try, like not really a sauce, but more of like a base that goes with pretty much almost anything that's stir fried or even a sauce or even like soup or whatever. Is gochujang. I've
I
been
had to
using.
think about that
Just
for a
pull that.
second.
Yeah, I've been
I was like, what the
fucking
fuck is this?
obsessed with gochujang. Like it goes in like majority of my cooking right now nowadays. You should
I don't
definitely
know.
try it out.
Whenever if I'm hungry at night, it's either I'm able to like throw cereal or something together, or I just go to bed hungry.
Yeah, it's
like the
nighttime.
meta.
Like, you're not gonna make anything extravagant. Just a bowl of cereal is just fine at night. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, but yeah, Road, you gotta spice things up, literally and figuratively.
Topics.
Topics. Oh yeah, I mean,
Look, next year, his next birthday thing or whatnot. You'll see him making this like cooking stream, making beef Wellington live with people.
No.
Ooh,
If
beef
I may try to
Wellington.
make a
With
No,
fucking
like,
M&Ms and
oh.
shit, probably.
The 365, the Uno Reverso from refuses to cook to cooks literally anything and everything.
What was the last food stream? What did you make? Wasn't it pizza with like fucking
yeah,
Skittles and shit?
my pizza was good. My pizza was good.
God.
Night enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it, not other people.
He put Oreos on his pizza, bro.
Okay, I want to know like. Okay. Okay, I was gonna. When he said made a pizza, I thought you meant like from scratch.
I did.
So you made the dough and
So,
everything?
That's a lot of work.
I didn't make the dough. I bought
How-
the dough.
Oh, Okay.
I
'Cause I was
made
gonna
it
say, like,
from
that is a
scratch by
lot of
putting it
work,
all
dude.
together.
Oh, it's like those. It's the adult version of those lunch packs where you get the little like biscuits and slices of ham and shit and cheese.
Lunchables? I never had
yeah, I know
those.
what
I've
you're
seen
talking
them.
about,
You're not a Lunchable?
Yeah, I've seen them, and I'm just
No.
like,
I'm
all right,
surprised.
Got the
You?
big boy version.
You?
Yeah, we have.
yeah. Wait, what
Lunchables.
did you eat at school
Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches
for
for
4
like
years?
16
Or-
years.
Oh my god. No wonder you. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
Go on. I can take it.
No.
I can take
can
it.
handle
Do
it.
it, Doc.
Speaking of being a kid back in the days, and we're a bunch of weebs, how has anime changed ever since,
I think
You're-
I
you're
should
a
go
kid.
last for this one because it's like I feel like it hasn't. I mean, like I came in like I think when anime was beginning to become more mainstream, or at least by the time I was in like middle school or high school. it
So
was
you're
definitely-
a fake weeb. How dare
No,
you?
please. I watched when I was a kid. I was ahead of the curve. No, yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, yeah, like Dragon Ball was my big thing, and then I didn't like watch anime a lot as a kid. Dragon Ball, and then like I eventually was like, I want to try this again. I remember enjoying Dragon Ball,
Mhm.
and so then I watched all of Naruto, and then it was like stopped for a long time, and then I just watched a bunch of miscellaneous shit. So
Fair. What about you, as Doc?
I don't want.
He watches
What?
gotcha games.
Yeah, don't you like
I'm
ever
How have
since?
pretty sure
gotcha
I
games
watched
changed
even
since you were a
less than
kid?
Rogue does.
Damn, that's impressive. I think I'm like, what? Am I
I
like
don't
the
think
biggest
gotcha
fucking
games
weeb here?
Yes.
I don't think
That's-
gotcha
it's
games
not even
existed
close.
when
By
I was
far.
a kid.
By far, damn.
It's between you and Doc, I think. I
No, I'm not a weeb.
I enjoy a lot of stuff now, but I like to
Mhm.
also just I enjoy a lot
Okay,
of the
but what-
mainstream stuff, and then I just like to overanalyze the fuck out of most of it, I think.
But if it's
Okay,
some
that's-
shit that we
yeah.
used to watch, I used to watch Dot Hack like way.
Dot what?
It's an anime
Dot
dot
hack.
hack.
Mm-hmm.
One of
It's
the
like-
OG isekais.
It's like isekai into like the net world.
The Matrix.
Yeah,
I thought
pretty
SAO
much.
for the longest time was the first one.
Really? Oh my god.
Because SAO was like, I don't know if it was.
Oh.
I think Death Note was the first anime I watched.
I
For
still
real? That
was in
watch
high school.
Underworld.
Damn.
Or middle school, I forget. And then I watched High School DxD after.
In high school, perfect.
I feel out of place now because holy shit, I have like so much.
I was gonna say I was looking at that topic and I was like, this is gonna be Knight's like bread and
Yeah,
butter
like-
here because
It
like,
is-
I'm not
I
old
mean,
enough for it to be like
I thought-
super. I think
thought-
anime's changing right now. I think it's
How
going
has
through a lot of
games
phases
changed for
now.
everyone since they were a kid? Because
You
that's
can't just
everybody.
change the
We're
topics.
not-
Dude,
we're
Knight
not-
hasn't gone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
what
we're
the
not.
fuck, dude? What
That's
The
our
one
next
thing I
topic.
know
That's our next
is
topic.
that okay, there's
Yeah.
there's one thing for sure.
Like, what was like
anime
the first?
now versus back then is now it's about how many words can you fit into the title, whereas back then was how
100%.
little words can you use for the title.
To be
That's
honest,
Back
true.
then
Dude.
shit was like 1-2 words. Now
No,
it's
no,
like
no,
a
no.
fucking paragraph.
you had long anime titles back then. It's just more like back
But they
then
made
anime.
sense.
Yeah, they made sense definitely.
Now it's like I got reincarnated as a 14-year-old boy in a Frenchman's costume of the 19th century war.
Yo, what
was it
anime
the
is
one
that?
that's like,
Powerful
is it wrong
smartphone.
to pick up the Danmachi one where they got a movie where I think the English title is like, is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon or something like that?
Yeah,
And then
yes.
that's the IP name, and then you have the movie name that comes after the colon, and it's just as long as the original
Oh my
Exactly.
name
God.
of the thing.
like who's
Gotta-
gonna search that up properly? That's why they just have to put Danmachi, which is a lot easier.
Yeah, but
For
then
me-
it confuses people.
Yeah, back in the days, like like when I grew up, it was just like mostly Cartoon Network, but we also had these channels that because my dad loved satellite TV, so I got like
Yeah.
Oh, I remember when
exposed.
that was such a big thing.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, my friend has satellites. Let's all
Yeah.
go watch over at his place.
yeah, I got exposed to a lot of like cultures and different styles of things, so I could tell what was anime and what was not anime because I'm like, oh, the art is
I
different.
don't understand.
Their
what they're
mouths
saying.
don't really move to the words; they just go up and down.
Yeah.
The first ever anime I've ever watched was Speed Racer.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
and
I like that one.
And then it was Ninja Senshi Tobikage, which is
No
pretty,
idea.
I know, right? It was like my first mecha anime, and I love the shit out of it. I love the transforming and all that. And then it was one of the biggest things, because of course Arab Kid. One of the biggest shows for all Arab boys was Captain Tsubasa.
Why do I
But
recognize that one? Hold on.
it's the soccer anime.
Oh,
Guy with the
yeah,
weird
yeah.
hair.
Okay,
you know,
okay,
the-
yeah. We
the-
said
the
the soccer
Nike,
anime. I
the
know that,
Nike
yeah.
tick hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever he ran, the tick would always change. So yeah, in Arabic they changed the name to Captain Majid. So for me growing up, I
Nice.
watched that in Arabic. I didn't even know that it had a
It
different
was
name.
a different name.
Yeah. So it was mostly a lot of sports anime. Like there was this volleyball anime I also watched growing up. And of course, Captain Tsubasa. But when Pokemon came out, I was like, that's interesting. But I never really was a Pokemon guy.
I
Till
watched a
Digimon came
Prince
out.
of tennis.
What were you saying, bro?
Pokemon was like, there's like a few shows like when I was a kid. So like I watched more cartoons for sure than I
yeah,
watched other stuff. Like so like I'd like whenever the cartoons were on, I'd go like scrolling through channels and like Power Rangers was one that I'd like
Oh,
be
I
like
love Power Rangers. the
I couldn't
original
watch
ones.
it. I don't know what it was. What like I got stuck up my ass as a kid, but I like watched it. I was like, yeah, I just
Come
couldn't
on,
get
that's
into that. I
cool.
was just
That was
I
so
was just-
cool.
I had a cringe radar somehow when I was a kid. And
Damn.
the guys doing that, like I was like, that didn't hit, that didn't connect.
Wow, you
that
must have been
didn't
really
hit.
fun at parties, huh, bro?
Dude, I just love
I
the
go to
fucking
parties.
big giant robots fighting. I
I
didn't even
know,
yeah,
right?
like
That
fuck
was
the
really
cringe
cool.
stuff, dude.
I'd probably find it more fun now than I would as a kid.
Dude, I love that.
That's why I love
Especially like
Grand
the
Blue, dude.
original.
When they combine all their attacks, it's like Power Rangers.
Bitch, you didn't even finish the game.
What do you
Shut up.
mean? What do you
Shut
mean?
up.
I gotta
Nice.
play it still. That's the only reason I enjoyed that shit.
Yeah, no, but then like Pokemon was another one that would like come on every once in a while, and like I liked the cards a lot. I never like.
Oh yeah, the
actually-
cards were pretty big. Yeah,
I never
shit,
actually
yeah,
got
I
into
still
this show.
have quite a few.
I
My-
wish I'd kept them. There we had
My
like an
mom
entire
bought me a
like
pack of
binder.
I
cards.
could sell those for my
there you go. More
No.
gotcha stuff.
You
There you
dude,
go. As-
No, he
you
said-
can't
he
sell
said
the
something
original
else.
gotcha. He's trying to sell the original gotcha stuff for more gotcha.
So I remember.
cyclical cycle.
Remember I told you how I was like a weird hustler type of guy. So my
Yeah.
mom bought me 2 decks of Pokemon cards, and it was like all the rave. People wanted those cards, and I was like, I wasn't really a fan of these Pokemon cards, right? I had this like weird glowy one, right? That people
holos.
wanted.
Yeah, holographic.
Yeah, the holos. I had 2 on one with a fucking what's that electric ball
It's just
guy?
shiny.
Electric
Electric bald guy. The egg?
Ye-
No.
Yeah, what are it had like evil thing with a red or white at the top. I don't know which one
The
was it.
Voltorb or something.
Vegeta?
One of those guys.
I
yeah.
was thinking of Electabuzz, but like,
I don't know the names. I just
The
like
old
the
school
cards.
Pokemons. But anyway, it was a glowy one, and I also had like this the Charmander guy, also a glowy one, and
Mhm.
people wanted those cards. I was like, damn. So I traded those. I'm like, dude, if you want these cards, I'll give them to you if you give me your fucking action figures.
Mm.
And kids, yeah, this kid brought in, and do you guys remember Action Man?
No.
no.
Anyway, it was a line of fucking toys. All right, it's like
Right.
it had all the fucking joints move, and he could like use a compound bow, a tactical gear. Yeah, just search it up, Action Man. I fucking love that. So one kid brought his like Tarzan action figure,
That was like a Ken doll.
Yeah.
and the other one brought X-Men,
Ken doll.
and then the guy brought a
Tactical
full
Ken
on.
doll.
He brought it in his backpack, a full Action Man, right? And it had tactical gear and everything. I'm like, I was like, dude, you want the cards? Like, yeah. You want this? I'm like, yeah.
Nice.
Made
I wish
business.
I wish I had gotten into Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Oh, I got into Yu-Gi-Oh cards too.
I wish I had gotten into Yu-Gi-Oh cards instead.
Dude, I was. Oh, I loved trading.
Those,
for
I think
Yu-Gi-Oh
those were
cards.
like gonna be so much. Those were so much cooler in hindsight.
Dude, they were way better than Pokemon. I didn't fucking understand Pokemon. Yu-Gi-Oh
No.
had such a cool thing, like the trap cards, the magic cards,
Battle.
switching them around. That was fucking cool.
Yeah, doing
I
battle.
could sell those too.
You
Especially
have those too?
the
I have
American
way
release.
more Yu-Gi-Oh cards than Pokemon cards.
Mm.
I don't have them
Way too
anymore.
many.
I sold.
Probably like thousands of cards.
See,
It's-
I
I
missed
know
out
what
on
I'm
all
it
of
was
this
a
in my
problem back
childhood.
then.
I never had Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon, nothing ever.
Dude,
We
for
had
me,
those, like,
Yu-Gi-Oh and
tournaments.
Beyblade. That
Not
was
even
my favorite
figurines, dude.
time.
We
Why?
had like after school tournaments and shit and whatnot where you could like loser takes winner's card and type stuff. Oh no, winner takes loser's card and stuff like that. Just like the original show that had that too.
Jesus.
You just
lot
reminded
of
me
people
something,
or something.
Demon. Yeah, so I had this one kid in our neighborhood, right? His family was like super religious,
Hmm.
and they raised him
Yeah.
in a way where anything that was like a toy was something created by the devil.
That's
It
funny.
was so fucking weird. So when we were playing Yu-Gi-Oh cards, or we were playing with our Dragon Ball Z action figures or Beyblade, he couldn't touch them or play with them because they were created by the devil. I
Mm.
was like, how? The kid
So
was
to
allowed
him,
to
it's like,
dance. right?
Look at these devil children
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking like
playing with the toys, making fun
Yeah,
of
no,
It was
mine was
so
just
weird.
like we played
me.
basketball a lot.
Playing with toys right in front of
Hmm.
my face like this. You couldn't play it when I'm not here instead.
yeah. Yeah, like
I've never heard of that though. That's
it
No, a
was
lot of
so
religious
fucking
are like
weird.
that. Like I've actually had a couple people who like they didn't watch certain shows growing up. Apparently,
Yeah, he didn't know
because,
anything
you know,
about like cartoons and anime.
like Pokemon apparently was a show that was off limits because it was violent or some shit like that. And I'm like,
Yo, that's what my parents told me. I
Pokemon
wasn't
was
allowed to
banned in the
watch.
Middle East, by the way.
Wait,
after
was
a
it
while.
Not allowed
actually?
to watch.
Yeah, after a while, yeah.
God,
Holy
damn.
hell.
Yeah. Because
I
something to
didn't know
do
Pokemon
with
was so controversial.
dude, it's so much shit. I remember like the one episode, the Polygon episode.
Oh,
was
yeah.
banned.
Well, that
Oregon-
one.
yeah,
that
bec-
one.
Okay, that one was because of the epilepsy thing.
Yeah, that was
that-
an actual
that.
thing.
I
I've
never
watched the
watched-
scene, and I'm just like, okay, I actually can't see this. I can't watch
I ended
it.
up watching the actual episode. I'm
Yeah, I looked it
fortunately
up
enough,
years later on YouTube.
it didn't affect me, but yeah, I understand.
Yeah, no, it is.
That
That
shit
is
was
like,
wild. That was like a full-on 10-15 seconds of just like alternating flashbang.
Yeah.
oh, and it was
So it's-
intense too. I'm not
Yeah.
epileptic. I watched that and I was like, okay,
Yeah,
no.
I had to squint my eyes a couple of times. I was just like, a bit too much.
Who's that girl in Pokemon? The girl, Cindy,
Misty?
right?
Miss
Oh, Misty. Have you guys looked? I watched a Twitter on it where
was gonna
like
say
they compared
Cynthia.
like new Pokemon and old Pokemon and how Ash was an absolute fucking ruthless dude whenever he talked about her.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like he was fucking roasting the fuck out of her when
Yeah.
like in the old Pokemon stuff than now.
Yeah.
I was like, God
Oh,
damn,
Ash
I
was a
miss that
menace
shit.
for a
I miss
while
that
there.
shit now. I
I
want.
mean,
I-
that shit still exists in like anime.
yeah, but
Yeah.
that's mainstream's kind of
Not-
ruined that. I feel like mainstream's ruined anime and like that stuff.
How's what?
Yeah, it's just too. You don't have that violence, the ruthlessness. Nah, it's more.
You do? What the fuck are you
What?
watching?
Still-
The only thing I can think was like Jujutsu
Grimgar
Kaisen and Attack
Fantasy
on
of
Titan,
Ash.
maybe.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely the biggest dweeb here. Definitely.
Oh
yes.
yeah, I'm a
'Cause I'm
normal
like,
weeb.
how-
I'm like
I don't think there is less of the violent stuff. It's just we have a lot more of low effort shit posting, like time to
Yeah.
do the typical season,
Yeah.
like put up a new show just so people
Like-
watch it.
I mean,
and we
yeah,
get
you
the
could say that.
views.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Is like I think the bigger issue with, I think part of like there's a few things with something like anime where it was like niche and you were like in the know type deal. Like you and your buddies like only cared about this and everyone else thought it was weird.
Yeah.
Like one being like what Az said, like everything's getting greenlit now just because it's like put out a new thing, put out a new like low effort. It literally just needs to be able to hit play, watch, make it 20 minutes, and you're good for some of these.
But
Obviously,
some of
there's a lot more that goes into it than that, but and then there's the other side of things of like, I think it's like almost like a spite of like I've been watching this for years. Now now it's like super known. You know, it's like the gatekeeper. I think there's a
so
lot
the
of that
MR30s.
still.
Dude, I hate that shit.
Yeah. I was there when the texts were written. I was there.
I love it. Like more people are getting into anime and experiencing more shows.
100%.
But the thing is, I don't like it when people like, yeah, as you said, gatekeep anime or
Yep.
like don't like it when people watch anime the way they want to watch it.
Dub versus sub
Ew,
is such a
you watch
stupid.
dub.
I fucking hate
such
that.
a
It's
stupid
the
argument.
I'm a sub
dumbest
only.
thing.
Sorry.
fucking cringe.
Hey, I
Anyway.
watch sub only, but
And
I
you're
watch sub
wrong.
I mean, but I'm not a
only.
guy who's like, hey, you shouldn't watch fucking dub at all. I'm like, dude, if you like that shit,
There's
you like
some
that
really
shit,
good
right?
dubs.
For
Oh,
me,
yeah.
if it makes sense to watch sub, it has to make sense to watch it sub or dub. Like some animes just make better sense to watch it in their native language than it is to watch in another language. For example, like if I watch Jujutsu Kaisen, I can't watch it in English. It just sounds weird. So it takes place in Japan. It has Japanese people. It just sounds more natural for Japanese. Same thing with Bleach and all that. For a show like Bacano, if you've never seen that, it makes more sense to watch it in English because it takes place in Brooklyn. And Brooklyn back in the 1930s, they spoke differently. And the English dub and stuff like that, I don't know if it was 30s or 20s, but the way they spoke emulated that time period very well.
Yeah,
because it was all about like
liberties and stuff, like
the mafias and all that, the way they spoke, all the little types of you know how when you watch an anime they have their own like Japanese wordplay. So it made more sense when they like interpreted it to that time period.
There's a lot of stuff like that. Gatekeeping, I think. It's just, again, like one of those things, like these people who've watched anime since, like, waiting weekly for, like, a Dragon Ball release or something, or, like, bi-weekly. All that kind of crap.
Until the series is done for the season.
It's just...
I love binge watching, but sometimes, when I dip my toe into the water, it's just too good. Like, oh my god, next! You can't help it.
No, I can't. I like... There's some shows where I think I can do like the wait till it's done, and then there's other ones where it's like, I don't know. I like looking forward to a show at the end of the week a bit. It's like, it's kind of nice. It's like a little reward at the end of the week, you know?
Fair.
You can look forward to the show at the end of 2 months so that you can watch all of it at once as a reward for waiting 2 months.
I'm still waiting on Solo Leveling to finish.
It's gonna be done next week.
Did you hear that they put out a gacha for Solo Leveling?
Yeah, I heard about
that's an old one. That's an old one. That was way before the anime.
And I'm like...
Is it bad? I haven't seen it.
Yeah, there were like videos on YouTube already.
I'm not impressed. Is my team
Az is gacha. If Az is not impressed about the gacha quality, I'm not fucking touching it, quite frankly.
To me,
I'm not saying you play bad gachas. I'm just saying you know your shit, I think.
Like, to me, it very much feels like it's there just for the...
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's all gachas. What do you mean?
No. As in, like, the polish is
capitalize
not
off the success of
there.
Solo Leveling.
It feels like something that was made
half-assed
5+ years. Yeah, like
capitalize off the success of the IP.
Menu designs you could make in Microsoft Paint, and then you just add it into like the photo editor to make it a little bit nicer. Like it's stuff like that. That's
Jesus.
I think the best way I can sum up my impressions of it when I was watching.
Yeah, capitalize off the success of it.
Yeah, I guess.
Especially with it getting its anime release and etc. It's going. I don't know. There's something about it. It's good so far. It's just. I don't know. Something about it so far just feels a little flat. I don't know. I don't
watched
know how to
the first
describe
2 episodes and
Of what?
of Solo Leveling. We're still talking about like because I read the manhwa, finished it. It was pretty dope, nice, fast-paced type of thing. You can just read on the fly. But when I saw the anime, I think I don't know. I think they were trying to like
about it.
Fill in, to reach a certain time.
I don't know.
Sense, because if it's fast-paced where it's drawn, because it takes a long time to draw, then they don't want to draw extra shit. Whereas when it's animation, like, it just plays second by second. So then they're like, what do we do between these scenes? Like, we need to do something.
Yeah,
we can't just go from here to there. Otherwise, we're going to blow through all the source material.
Yeah, so we're on episode 11 as of this podcast being recorded. And, like, in the latest one, I'm not going to get into specifics, but I remember actually verbally saying, like, we're already, like, it feels like this happens way later in, like, the story. Not, like, super late in, but it feels like it's like we're already here. Where or something like.
I mean, I don't want it to be too much of a spoiler, but where is he? Just hint.
Empty throne room.
Okay, I can't remember.
Job quest.
Can't remember. It's fine. It's fine. Just move on.
There's not much more I can say than that.
For me, I just remembered like which powers he gets. That's like
I don't know. Just I don't know. Something so far just feels off. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I really don't know why. Maybe I'm just being like, because it is solo leveling's one that like actually like is kind of close to home. Just because I followed that thing, read the light novel, everything. Like
wow.
Like I was
has done more than
I was into this one. So it's like so far it's like I don't know. I'm liking it. I think they're doing good.
That's
I don't know.
nice. What about free rent? Anybody here free rent enjoyer?
I need to binge watch it.
It's so
finally
good.
It's done. Yeah, it's done. The thing is, here's another thing that I have to say. I cannot watch free rent in Japanese. It feels
they're both really good. The dub, I started with the sub. I listened to the sub first because I've been following it week on week, so I'm not going to swap halfway through. But I've heard the dub. The dub is very good.
Dude, the first episode I watched it sub, and then I was like, yeah, let me check how it sounds like in dub. Bro.
They did a really good job with the dub voices. The author, I think, I read a thing saying like the author specifically chose what like they think the characters would sound like. You know, like they like handpicked.
It was such good voice acting.
Yep.
Free Ren sounds so good. Stark sounds good. Stark sounds like for a second, if he wasn't speaking English, he would be like the Japanese voice actor. It was so well done. Especially the demon episode. I'm not gonna say which one, but the demon episodes. I love that they use the same voice actor as Grimjaw for one of those demons. I love that guy. But nah, English just made him feel more like a demon. You know, demons are supposed to be like these tricksters, right? Mm-hmm. They're supposed to use their words to deceive you.
Yeah.
And bro, the way he was talking in the English dub, oh, dude, I was like, this guy is cold. I felt it.
I'll probably rewatch it at some point. I love it that much. Like I don't actually. I never rewatch media unless I like love it. And like Free Run.
So what you're saying is you hate most stuff you watch.
Dude, I rewatched some of the episodes twice. I watched it in the Japanese just to get the episode out of the way, because I've been waiting for it, and then I rewatched that same episode in English just to get the feel.
Yeah, I haven't done
so right now, I have 2 episodes left. I'm waiting for them to get. I think 20.
They just finished.
Yeah. So
the end, I believe.
Yeah, the last episode. I'm waiting for it to get dubbed. Yeah, then I'm just gonna watch it.
It's I feel like this never gets talked about, but I don't know, like. The music for all of for a lot of these shows have been just phenomenal. Like the music for Free Rent, like I like love how much it complements the show. It's so fucking wholesome. Such a good show. I love that fucking stuff.
The pacing as well is really well done. I love
it never feels like we're in a rush to get somewhere. It takes its time.
This is the thing that people don't get. Like I was watching one episode, and I'm like, wow, that was a good episode. It was only 15 minutes in. I'm like, wait, there's more?
Yeah.
They cover so much in one episode.
And it's not like
feet?
It's dense, but it treats you like you're an intelligent human being that can take notes of like Stark helped all these people. Like he did this, and they tell you it. Versus, they show Stark like helping all these people in the village, playing with the kids in the village.
Pictures speak 1,000 words. That's done really well in that show.
It treats you like you're actually paying attention and not like, we have to tell you that Stark is a super important good character so we can get to the next thing. Yeah. And so that you feel that way about Stark instead of being like, no, I know Stark's a good guy because he's just fucking
he's a good guy.
Again, they cover stuff really well. It never feels like I never get to the end of an episode and feel like, all right, I got to skip back to this part to relearn all this information because I just read a fucking novel.
Yeah, because they just yap.
Yeah. No, it's the pacing, the music, the animation, Studio Madhouse, insane as always.
Dude, Madhouse always goes hard.
Yeah,
man. Damn. Demon, what you gotta say?
No, I haven't. I don't know anything about. I don't even know the plot about Fear.
It's good. To be honest. You gotta watch it.
I need to watch it. I'll watch it like binge watching next week when I'm free.
The thing is, the plot is very simple.
You would enjoy it.
It's basically what happens after the
It's the title.
Like
after the journey's over.
Yeah, you know when like isekai heroes defeat the demon king?
Oh yeah, like
Yeah, so now what happens after that?
So basically, the
she's an elf,
synopsis
right?
of
So
the
she
show.
lives forever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Her party does not live forever. She's basically been around already for a long time, and she'll continue to be around after. So it's basically her reliving her journey and experiencing a whole new journey. And it's just done so well.
She's learning things because when she was with her teammate, you'll see that like she
I'm trying
never
not to say that because it's like super. I think it's important.
no, like when she was just with her teammates, and now it's just like it felt like it was just like a week has
just another
passed.
thing.
But for them, they're humans, so a long time has passed. So now she gets to realize what she's missed out in life.
Yeah.
Because these people, humans, are experiencing their life to the fullest. But a year for us is like a day or something for her, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just gotta find time to watch it first, and then we can talk more about it. Then
Oh,
I'd
yeah,
be
definitely.
like,
Such a good show.
I would love
I'd do a
talking about
shit
free reign.
take like it's mid.
Yeah.
It's not, dude. If you said it was mid, I'd be. I'd do a Twitter
everybody,
message.
Everybody has a right to their
Twitter message.
Everybody has a right to
Except when
whatever.
it's
We also have the
wrong.
right to shit on that opinion too.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there are a few people who came into my chat like, "Oh, I watch free reign. It sucks."
Some people don't like the slow pace. Some people can't do the slow pace.
But the thing is, it's not really slow paced.
And when it to a degree, it is to a degree because it's like
the rushed, uneven pacing and combat that like a
Yeah.
lot of the
I think it's that they're not used to.
here's the plot. You got to keep going.
Don't show your keys. Don't show your keys. Oh my god.
I think the thing is it's like they're not used to a story-driven story. You know?
Wait, there's
My bad, I got
story in this
distracted.
story?
Wait, what? My bad, I was thinking something about the
There's a
keys.
Subway Surfers thing going on.
Yeah, like they're not used to a story-driven story. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I say this: you're always
Yeah.
entitled to your own opinion, but I'm also entitled to shit on your opinion or have my own opinion. Like if you have your own opinion,
you're entitled to your opinion.
Yeah.
and I think your opinion is shit.
Yeah,
no, I'm
that's
look,
part
okay,
of
look,
challenge.
it's
It's
not
part of
about
having a
like.
conversation.
This
I've
is
got
the
to challenge your.
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. Sorry. No, you go ahead. You were already
I was
going
just gonna
at it.
say,
I'm
like, yes, you can have an opinion. That's what's fucking wonderful about it. But it doesn't mean that I also can't have an opinion. It's
Yeah,
like
that's
that's
absolutely
when it gets
fair.
bad. Is when one person's like, "Oh, my opinion only matters. Fuck all y'all."
Yeah.
Nah.
Now you're gonna be like, it's okay
that-
for you to have an opinion. Doesn't mean I have to respect.
Well, that's the whole thing. Is like, in order to start a conversation, I either have to be able to like agree with it, or I have to be able to like.
Disagree with it. Yeah, a debate,
let's
having a
say-
back and forth. Yeah.
Yeah, Doc likes pregnant women, and
Shut
I'm just
the
like,
fuck
that's
up.
weird, dude. So I'm gonna challenge his opinion and what he
Your
enjoys.
opinion.
That's more like a preference at that point, you know.
And then I'm just like, that's kind of weird, dude. And he's like, no,
I do
it's
not
not.
like pregnant women, boys. I do not.
Yeah, he hates.
Wait, you hate people who are bringing
You hate
life into this
pregnant
world?
women, dude? What the
hell's wrong
it
with
depends
you?
on the woman.
Doc, I don't know if we can air this. Doc,
I think it's just
Oh,
coming
gross.
together, being fucking adults, and discussing shit out, not
Yeah.
throwing
Why-
hands
why
or
you
something.
hate
You
pregnant
know?
That's how
women.
you get. That's how you get.
Wait, what?
What
What are you gonna say?
You get what?
What?
So you get what?
Huh?
As
Getting
you
as
cut
a
out?
get. No, he didn't cut out. I knew what he was gonna say. He's just getting Doc excited.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
no,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, but also the world of free reign is just like really pretty, really nice. Just it feels like home. Every time I watch it, I'm like, oh,
It's very.
there's this like wave of nostalgia. Even though I don't know this place and I'm experiencing,
it's
just the
like
vibe.
nostalgic.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's like why does
It's
it
like-
hit so hard? You know, fuck.
Yeah,
You know?
there's moments in like Undertale that I can say are like that. Like there's just scenes like you at the end of the game or at the start of the game, there's a house that you go to and just everything about it's just like this is like nostalgic. This is like weirdly, you know, I don't know. I think it's really impressive that like forms of media like can do that to you.
Yeah.
Like evoke those feelings. I think that's like the sign of like a really well done game is like
Or a show.
able to well, yeah.
Like your steak.
I think
Well
streaming
done.
for me has ruined
Well
that, though.
done. Huh?
I think streaming for me has ruined that though. Like
What?
every
What?
time
No.
I play a game, I'm just not in it because
Content.
you're trying to
like,
yeah,
you're
you're
like
trying to make
content
content.
first.
And then like
instead
I'm
of
not used to now.
experiencing
Like
the
it's hard for me to play games without streaming it because it's like you could be making content. You know, you're missing out. So it's like I'm playing
me-
Devil May Cry 5 right now. I'm like I'm in the story, I like it, but I'm like half the time I'm thinking, all right, what could be funny, what could be entertaining, and shit like that. You know.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I don't even think about that. I just.
I was gonna
play.
say. I think,
don't think about what to do.
especially if it's a game I really want to play, I think the content is me taking in and enjoying the experience that the game is offering. Like, especially if it's like a super, like Devil May Cry, it's like very much the action, the gameplay. Like there is story, but there's like then there's Virgil
Yeah, but-
exploding the planet. It's like,
Pretty sure
yeah,
most
yeah,
people
fucking
are like
God.
different on stream than they are on by themselves if they played games, right?
Oh, sure, for sure.
Because like
Wait,
you're
they
just
are?
a different person, I think personally.
Yes and no. Again, like I don't know. I
Yeah,
haven't
you're
played too many.
Fake.
You're a
No,
fake
not
motherfucker.
fake. It's just more like your personality is
You're
more like
fake.
exaggerated, you know? Because that's what you have to be semi-entertaining to, you know.
You have to be
Absolutely true.
animated.
Like you,
I mean, like-
you can not be entertaining. Like it's just not possible. People, that's what
Mhm.
Twitch and streaming is. It's entertainment.
No, you just be hot.
But then sometimes, like, regardless of
entertainment.
you trying to entertain your audience or just being an entertainer in general, it's like
Mhm.
something has to happen in the game, and you have to react a certain way.
Yeah.
But there are times you just can't do that. You just want to focus, and then you focusing too hard, and then it annoys you. And then you react in a certain way. That could also
Yeah.
be some sort of entertainment. At the same time, like people watching the stream sometimes just don't fucking care about the person who's playing the game. They just want to look at
Watch
the game.
The game. Yep.
Yeah.
Warframe.
That's like reaction.
Warframe.
Oh yeah, Warframe. Yeah, I
Dude,
mean, if we want to
Warframe.
get down
That's
that
why, like,
rabbit hole.
I don't know. I've stepped away from that for a while now.
Yeah,
It's just
What's Warframe?
God,
Who
like
is that?
don't worry.
Who is that?
Nobody needs to know.
let's not.
I was gonna say we could get into that on another podcast if we want. Like
That's gonna be a whole
can
hour of
worms.
fucking bullshit fuckery, dude.
Yeah, let's
be
not
us
bully
whining.
Warframe players because they just bully themselves at this point. The amount of times where, like, you're just doing other things, just having a good time. Why are you not playing Warframe?
Dude,
I came here to watch Warframe.
literally playing Devil May
It's-
Cry.
I
It's
get
like
that.
people come and they're like, "When are you gonna play Warframe again?" They ask questions. I saw that in your Dragon Dogma. I was watching you. They come in and they ask questions about Warframe. I'm like, you realize he's playing Dogma right now, and like,
I mean,
I'm
people
listening.
ask me about that. I don't mind.
Yeah,
I
I
know.
don't-
I
I don't-
think it's
I-
weird.
same as Az.
No, I don't mind Warframe questions. People like
Yeah.
asking and like the one, but what I find pretty like facepalm moment is like use your brain. It's like you come into the stream. This is not Warframe.
Yeah,
No
that
shit,
shit.
That's like,
Sherlock.
Like-
I'm
see it
like,
in
what
advance.
the fuck, dude?
Like, yeah, like I've had a few times. Like, I don't. Again, Warframe questions never bother me.
Yeah,
like, go
they
ahead
don't
and ask.
bother
Like,
me,
I don't
exactly.
care. That takes no brain power. But like so you coming in asking like, when are you playing Warframe again? Or can you come help me in this mission? And I'm like, I'm in the middle of like Helldivers, and it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? No, what? Yes,
Yeah.
my lord. Like, what the? Dude,
Yeah.
I didn't realize I was on your time. Like, it's just rude. It's just,
Mhm.
I don't know. That's
I
the only
guess
way I can put it.
just
I don't want to
like
whine too much.
questions as much because it's like, I'm like, you realize I'm playing a different game, and I'm like, my mind is. I guess when I fucking answer
No, no,
questions,
no,
it's just my mind's just not there. I don't even want to
know
think
you
about
f-
Warframe.
They know you for that game, so yeah, they're free to
gonna
ask the questions, which
Yeah.
which is fine. Like you,
I
you
mean,
can't
yeah.
get angry at that.
No.
Like the thing is, like it's not like I'm angry. It's like people
Really?
don't have common sense.
Yeah,
that's
it-
what
That's
I,
the internet,
like,
dude.
Yeah, like that's what I'm
Get the
saying. Like
best
Still,
of the
that shouldn't
best
be, like,
and the
normal.
worst of the
like
worst.
for them, it's just like, oh, you do Warframe
For them, it's a
content, so you
Tuesday.
only should do Warframe content.
Exactly. It's
Dude,
like,
flip it like,
you,
dude,
you,
you've never
you
played
fill
another
this
game
role
other
in
than
my
Warframe?
brain.
Exactly. Don't you play other games? Don't you like? Do you only watch one
No,
TV show
actually
over
don't.
and over and over and like?
No.
How? Like, dude, nah, that's fucking psychotic.
It actually surprises me about the number of people I meet and they say the only game I play is Warframe.
That's
Just
fucking
sad.
wild.
Which
That
is
is
sad.
Why would I play any? And sometimes I've gone the answer. I was like, why would I play anything else? And I'm just like,
Dude, that
Oh.
is sad.
really?
I'm sorry.
No, that's also
I get into
that's cap,
swings
that's
with
cap.
Warframe where I'm like, yeah, this is like the only game I'm playing right now, but it's not like it's the only game for me. Like,
I mean, I played
Yeah, I don't
Warframe for
know.
like what, a year straight just because of streaming, and now I'm just like, you get tired eventually. It's only so long you can play one fucking game, dude.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
burnout.
absolutely.
Burnout.
People don't understand that. And then people
Yeah, I
ask him, he's like, "Oh, how do you keep making content for him? How do you?" Because I don't fucking play it all the time.
Yeah,
I'm not a
off
fucking
stream, I
lunatic.
don't play much. I don't play much Warframe off stream. That's one way I
Yeah.
cope with it.
I've never played Warframe off stream except like 3 times maybe.
Speaking of gaming,
when
how
I'm
is
recording. Yeah.
how has
is
gaming
what?
changed since we were like? That's something I could opine on. Gaming changed since we
Well,
were little. Because I feel like
there
gaming's
was
changed a lot faster
Atari's
than.
Pong.
There was
and
more
now
time
we
back
have
then.
Hey, titles are trash
10,000
now.
polygon ass cheeks.
No. Here's the thing. Back in the days, there was more time and less, right,
Game.
and more quality.
You could say that about anime too, though, right?
Hmm?
Yeah.
No. I'm anime
it-
now. There's a lot. They're pumped. Like there are quite a few with like.
But
good
isn't
quality.
it today more gaming and like money based because of all the
Yeah.
like what do you call it?
Corporate. It's gotten
Yeah,
very corporate.
Yeah, because there's so much money involved in it now.
Maximize
Yep.
profit.
That's why back in the days, like games like Soul Reaver, fucking love that game. Legend of Dragoon. Those are like PlayStation 1 games that I loved and actually finished. Final Fantasy
Well-
8. Like those games, I would consider like some of my favorite games when I played back in the day. Same thing with Tekken. Every single Tekken until like I stopped at Tekken 6. But I still follow it. But I'm just saying those games had quality.
Well, even like, so the thing is, I think a lot of people don't realize is like a lot of people like idealize especially like looking back on a lot of games, they're like almost like there was no bad ones. Like there was bad ones. Back
Oh, there
in
were
the
bad
day.
ones. Fucking
There was
bad
awful ones.
Yeah.
But I feel like even then, like some of the bad ones had like at least they had like character
yeah.
to a degree. Not all of them. Again, like there's just sometimes games are shit. Just like any form of media, there's
The
just
thing
shit
is,
ones.
back then we didn't know what was bad because every time a game came, like we did know it was like this is annoying or bad, but
Yeah.
back then it's like, oh my god, you can do this, you can do that. Like there was a
like
lot
I
of
said,
things
it
that were
had
like,
a bit of
yeah,
character.
yeah.
Like the awful voice act, like hearing awful voice acting sometimes can be really funny.
You look like
Now
you're
it, like,
mothering
just-
that
yeah.
fucking bear.
Back in
Yeah.
the days, it didn't matter, right? It was
Yeah.
like, oh, it was more of the visuals,
Visuals.
because like you started off with like 2D games.
Yeah.
Now it's like 3D all the polygons they move.
Yeah,
Dude,
you
the
guys
first
remember
time I saw 3D titties,
Don't, God. brother.
You mean the
Please.
triangle boba
Please.
from
dude,
Lower
no,
Thoughts?
Oh
Duke Nukem.
No.
Oh
So
my
me and my
God.
cousin were
Oh,
in the
Jesus.
room playing Duke Nukem, right? And he went to like the dude like went to a strip club and they were like showing their titties. We were like, oh my god, there's boobs. And then my auntie walks in, and then she looks at the
Oh, you're
screen.
cooked.
We look at her, and it's like, that's fine. It's just cartoons. We were like, oh, there's boobs, you know. I mean, that was the
Wild.
coolest shit ever.
Wild.
Dude, that was the coolest shit
I don't
ever
think
back
I've
in
ever
the
looked
days.
at like 2D titties, been like, oh my god.
No, it wasn't. It was 3D.
Oh,
man.
3D.
It was-
Sure, yeah,
yeah.
sorry, yes.
Don't think you've ever looked at anime, dude. What the fuck are you talking about? You look at them all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
I
I've
mean,
never
back-
like,
dude,
but it's so exciting. I'm like, oh my god, titties.
dude, 8 years old, playing fucking PlayStation, right?
PlayStation,
Seeing
nice.
titties in
I
a
was a wee
video
boy.
game was mind blowing, my guy. I mean, we've seen titties in movies, like okay, yeah, whatever. You know, you got the fucking porno
real.
VHS tapes, whatever. That's just normal. But dude, video game titties.
Yeah.
That
Right.
as a kid, that shit blew my mind. I was like,
Dude, this is our 3rd episode and we're still talking about titties each fucking episode.
Dude, we're just
Listen.
a bunch of
it's
idiots.
relatable. Boobs are relatable.
I'm just listening.
Dude, Jesus Christ. Went from
Yeah, I
regular
know.
titties to polygon
And that's
titties.
how I became a coomer, ladies and gentlemen. I'm like, oh my
Age
god.
8.
Yeah.
Stardom young.
So no, dude.
Jesus Christ, dude. Please, no. Don't.
But yeah, wait. So yeah, games have changed a bit. Like there's now it's more
bit.
like graphically
I mean, besides the obvious
inclined,
like
right?
graphics, obviously like just how like animation styles and like as they've gone like
Yeah.
arguably up
Few
budgets on stuff.
games have like good stories. A lot of games have like just mediocre stories, but
Yeah.
with like really good visuals. But at the end of the day, what matters the most is like the gameplay
Mhm.
and the content that you're doing. That's what I find
That
like,
matters more now, I think. than
Yeah, a
before.
lot more
Yeah.
now.
Because visuals, there's only so much you can go from now because they're so already fucking ultra realistic half the time. If you
Yeah.
can obviously run them, but
Run
like
'em.
story gameplay, it's kind of where it's at. Like, you have stuff like I don't know, what's a new game that flopped? Like fucking Diablo 4 looks great, but
Actually,
don't-
actually, hold on.
Go on,
I'll go after you, Road, because my mine might be a bit longer.
I really don't. I can't say I like enjoy. This is. I mean, when did this start happening? Like like when they started like chasing like these hyper realistic visuals and just abandoned kind of like
2015 Witcher.
2015,
Witcher 3?
2016 is what I thought. Is
Yeah.
what I was thinking because it was like Black Ops 3. I remember seeing that and I was like, you know, these guys aren't super hyper realistic, but it's like believably like, you know, like I'm still able to like, you know.
And
And
for
then
me,
after
Witcher
that-
3 blew my mind.
Still
I think
able
that
to wankage.
Yeah. But like then all of a sudden they went for like I need them to be like they need to be like 1-to-1 to reality. It's like no, stop that. That looks
Dude,
first off
Skyrim.
stupidly expensive.
nah, Skyrim wasn't that realistic.
no, I'm saying Skyrim
But
as in like it was a middle ground. I was like, okay, you can.
I think it's a
really-
good middle. Like
yeah.
that's stuff acceptable. Like I think chasing like all these insane graphical feats is like I'm glad the technology is being pushed forward because it's super cool.
Yeah.
But man, like we're in that weird in between phase where it just looks like absolute shit. I think we're still there to a degree. We're getting there. It's getting better, but like faces have become like the graphics are there and everything, but like animations are still really stiff. It sounds like it's still a pain in the like.
You have
like
to
games
realize
have gotten huge.
faces are a lot easier to distinguish whether they're real or fake than it
But it's
is body
What about
movement.
boobs?
Because you're looking at faces a lot more. Because right now,
Yeah.
as we're talking, we're seeing all these little
Guys,
small
am I
movements. Hell no.
But that's what I'm saying is that's why I think like going for that hyper realistic is it's just not worth. Like, is the time spent trying to make
It's not
those
that it's
little
not worth-
facial twitches like
It's- Dude, they need that breakthrough is crazy good, and I feel like
I said, once we get there, I'm sure it'll be amazing. I'm just saying, like there's just sometimes like in these
you gotta
games
take
that are
baby
pumped
steps,
out.
man.
But my point is like in
Yeah.
these games that are being pumped out year over year,
Mhm.
they're spending all this time focusing on things like facial movement. When it's like, wouldn't that time be better spent like maybe keeping the graphics at like this level and focusing more on fixing your fucking gameplay?
Money,
Like-
dude. Monies.
Yeah, the money.
But nobody plays a Call of Duty for the fucking campaign, for example. Nobody.
Oh, fuck
nobody.
no.
No, but they
I'm
pump
t-
it out because monies.
No, I'm not
Yeah.
saying. I'm not questioning why they pump it out. I'm not that
No,
naive. I know what they're
he's
doing.
talking about. Okay, so Broad is talking about multiplayer games. Yeah, I get it. Multiplayer games don't need to be that over the
Exactly.
top. But I'm saying when it comes to like single player games, like let's say Cyberpunk
different.
2077. Oh, dude, that shit gotta look
Baldur's
good.
Gate. Baldur's Gate. A
Oh,
game where
Baldur's
like
Gate is
yeah.
beautiful.
So that's where like
Beautiful.
it's like storyline games, right?
Yeah.
That need to look good. It's also like, aren't you afraid that in the future everything's gonna look the fucking same?
No, I'm not. So
There's gonna be some distinction, definitely.
a lot of the times, like I don't need my games to be all hyper realistic. Like there's a bunch of like pixel art games that look fucking breathtaking, like on their own
Right.
style and stuff.
I can't play those games no more.
Really?
Yeah,
I love like Stardew Valley. I think is a beautiful game. It's not like the most high res shit I've ever played in my
You're
life.
beautiful.
Oh, you. It's not the most high res shit, but it's like it's charming, you know.
Yeah,
Sea
I
of
get it.
Stars. It's colorful. It pops, you know. And I don't think that'll ever fade for me, just because like it's one of those art styles that'll just age forever. I think versus like all these like fucking Call of Duty from like I don't know like 2018 or something is gonna look like absolute gobbledygook.
Yeah.
in
Wait,
my
wait.
mind, like
Now
down
that
the
you
line.
mention it, like I remember playing fucking Infamous 2, and I was like,
Mhm.
I just because
Yeah,
I was-
Infamous 2 reference.
dude, I loved Infamous 1 and 2, and going from 1 to 2, I was like, bro, everything looks so real, so
Yep.
good quality. Looking back at it now, I'm like, ugh,
Washed out.
Yeah, like what is
To a
that?
To a
It looked
degree, like
good back in the days.
people say that a lot when they go back and play a lot of their old stuff, but to a degree, it's also like a thing of like how
Pro-
the games
product of
were.
the
It's
time,
pretty
yeah.
incredible. Yep. How games were made to work on like the current monitor technology at the time, like
Mhm.
CRTs, for example, specifically.
No, it wasn't
And
for
then, like-
CRTs back then. It was HDTVs.
No, there was some games that like, and then you throw them on another thing, and they look because of how the pixels laid out on the monitor
Yeah.
worked. They looked like the Castlevania games.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can still tell that's Dracula, but it doesn't look the same because of how the pixels are laid out. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So when you plug them in, like, yeah, it's still him, but they look a little muddy. It looks a little blobbish. But you throw it on another one, it looks like a fucking work of art. You know,
I
like
get what you're saying.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay, going back to what I was gonna say,
Yeah,
recent game that was released, of course, Dragon's Dogma 2.
Never heard of it.
Shut up, you know what the game is. So apparently, I'm the only one who's actually been playing the game out of the four of us.
I
And-
almost pre-ordered.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, I'll say one thing. Yeah, I pre-ordered. Well, yeah,
Elbozo.
no.
I-
So
I-
visually, the game looks stunning. Okay, it's a beautiful world, beautiful like environments. It feels like you're going on an adventure, and that's the one thing I loved about Dragon's Dogma. It feels like I was playing Freerun. I even made a mage called Freerun, so I was like, you know, you gotta get my girl. You know, it felt good. Like that's the one thing about the game. Like you're just going on an adventure, doing whatever the fuck you want, and experiencing everything. However, that's the most I can say. Like that's the most I can good stuff
Positive.
I can positive things I can say about the game.
Okay.
Here comes the negatives. Not many people can experience that because performance is donk shit. That thing is not optimized.
What GPU are you running right now?
4090
What graphic settings are you running at?
max everything
4K,
with DLSS.
1440p.
No, 2K. Peep this. In open worlds, getting 100 FPS.
Okay.
In
49?
town,
Serviceable.
yeah. In town, 56.
On a 4090.
Yeah. I had to install this patch, like a DLSS patch that some guy in his in like his 1-bedroom apartment did over a fucking company just to fix some DLSS issues,
That's
and it did improve in performance a little
Cyberpunk
bit.
too?
That
Oh, no,
was
Starfield.
Cyberpunk. No, I was gonna say that was Starfield. That
Yeah.
guy was charging for the DLC too for a while. Then they finally implemented it correctly. But okay, yeah, you keep going.
Yeah. So besides that, right? I feel like the game was the guys said, right? Oh, like we want to make adventuring and traveling fun. So that's why you don't need to we don't need to
Oh, I
have
know what you're
fast
gonna say.
travel, right?
I know what you're gonna bring
The
up.
thing is, no, it's not about the microtransactions. No, I'm talking about
I don't even know about
just
the microtransactions.
going from point A to point B, especially if you're dealing with a quest, is so annoying because you have to walk there, walk back.
Man, adventuring, right?
Dude, listen, but what makes it worse is the fucking stamina. You're running, your character is like dead. Stamina is so you're not even in combat, you know?
Is this
But
like
that
a stat that you can actually build up a significant amount, or is this just one of
Yeah,
those
yeah, like
annoying base?
at low level, stamina's dog shit. At higher levels, stamina's even more dog shit. Even dude, I have a massive bar for
What?
stamina, right? I'm walking and running. You know why? Because there's also an encumbrance,
Hot weight.
the weight system, right? So the more shit you're carrying, the more stamina you lose. And if you're attacked, the more stamina you lose. And your spells use stamina, not mana. Use stamina.
Wait,
I'm like-
what? Why?
So I'm
Why?
like, I'm attacking using my ability. My character's literally like
How
out
fast
of
does it
breath.
recover?
Slower than it depletes. You climbing a monster, stamina.
What potion?
You're attacking stamina. So yeah, you'd have to drink a potion, but that's why I'm right now I'm
So
playing
they
a Mystic.
shoehorned it all into one fucking mechanic rather
Yeah.
than building a magic system.
Yeah, I'm playing a Mystic Spearhand. He has the ability to drain stamina, so he has stamina drain.
I
So,
would guess that's the only way you can make it to the fucking next town.
dude, I swear.
Just steal the
Also,
souls of the fucking just every person you come across. Stamina.
Yeah,
stamina,
the poor
stamina.
courier running by
Yeah.
you.
Damn,
I need that.
stamina
Just
sucks.
running
Now
and everybody
guys
behind
really
you
have
just
the same
fucking
problem as
exhausted
me.
like a motherfucker. Man,
no, my
the
NPCs
plague.
don't run out of stamina. They're fucking zooming. I'm like, bro, wait up, please, wait up. Yeah, you can like the whole game is like just annoying inventory management. It's an RPG, right?
Dude,
I
I
want to
would've-
go out there. Sorry, go on. Yeah.
No, I would have massacred a whole
Stamina's-
town if my NPC were like more fucking like faster than me. I would have taken my whole team and fucking bounced.
I'll get to that because it's funny that you mentioned
Stamina
that.
dogma too.
Like
Stamina
I'm playing
too.
an RPG. I want to go around, loot stuff.
You want to
Usually,
explore.
when you open a chest, here, let's talk about Skyrim or Cyberpunk or even Witcher. When you open a chest or something, right? What
Everything
happens when you
freezes.
open? What happens when you open that chest?
Depending on
pauses,
there's a
you're able to
log
see
or,
the
Into
words.
you
some
know.
end game area and you get fucked.
No. Just
I
listen,
don't know.
whenever we open a
opens.
chest, it opens. Okay, what do you see?
You
see
get
in it
stuff in
like
your
a-
items.
Random
Yeah.
sparkly shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
The item.
So
the
in
item.
Dragon's Dogma, right? You can't choose what you have. You can loot.
Hmm?
What?
You open chest, take everything. And
Oh,
now
it's
I don't know.
automatic.
Wait,
I
and
don't
they
even
have
know what.
inventory management?
Yeah, they do. That's the thing. You have to inventory manage every time. Like I
Wait,
don't
does
want
it
to.
at least tell you what you just got?
Yeah, it tells you what I got.
No,
But
but
I
he's talking
can't
about like if you open a chest
can't
in Skyrim, you can
see.
take specific items. Where
Yeah,
this
I can't,
one,
you can't preview.
No, I get that. I'm saying like when you open your inventory, does it say like new next to it, or does
No,
it just dump
no.
everything into
It
the
doesn't
same
say
tab?
new or
I
anything.
think the problem is you also end up picking up a lot of shit that you just wouldn't want to pick up regardless.
Exactly.
because
Yeah.
it's part of the stuff in the chest.
It's
Well, that's
so
why
annoying.
you get to choose.
Especially
'Cause
when
nobody
you get
wants
slowed down,
400
right?
apples.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, bro, like now opening chests, like when my NPCs say, "Hey, I found a chest," like at that point, I don't care because I'm gonna
Die
get
before
slowed
I
down.
get there.
be like,
Because
brother,
if I open a chest, loot it, it takes everything. Like one chest I open in like open world, I pick up 2 pieces of armor, heavy. I'm like, oh, I can't walk now. I'm like, come on.
Wait,
why
can you
can't I
mod Dogma too, by the way,
preview?
or no?
This is sorry, what?
Is there modding for
Do you
this? game?
mod it?
There's one mod that I've only installed, which is the DLSS mod. I'm like, why can't I preview what's in the chest so I can choose? It's so annoying. Then I have to like,
That's
I
funny.
picked up an armor. I have to, I guess, give it to my other NPC. I picked up fruits. Now I gotta fucking make dried fruit, make a potion so I can reduce the thing.
Jesus.
Oh, dude, it is just annoying
See?
inventory management.
This is when you realize good games and bad games, and then you realize when you see bad games what you've been missing out on. Like the things you
Yeah.
take for granted in like good
Yep.
games.
Oh, absolutely.
Like he was talking about how before, like when new games were coming out, you didn't realize what was bad or good. But now it's like
I don't
you
know,
can
man.
tell
I only
that-
play gotchas. I only play good games.
That's a loaded statement.
But holy hell, I can't stand the inventory management and just like taking everything in Dragon's Dogma. Now let's go to the combat. This is a review pretty much at this point.
I was gonna say you're going like box by box.
Upload
Yeah.
this as a review.
He's using
next
all of
is
us out.
mounts, NPCs.
So let's talk about the name Dragon's Dogma. Okay? That's an absolute fucking lie
I don't know,
because
yeah.
I've seen 3 dragons so far. Okay? The one
all
in the
drug their
fucking
nuts.
intro quest, the one that you fight when you go back to a town, and a random encounter that just ran away from me after I took down one of its health bars.
Oh, I was.
Those are the 3 dragons. I have like 20 hours in the game already, and I fought
saw that
3
he
dragons.
ran up to this tower to knock out the dragon. I think he hit it once, and the dragon's like, "Fuck this, I'm out." He went across the mountain and left.
That's one of the 2 dragons that ran away. But anyway, so Dragon's Dogma, right? No, it's
Yeah.
Goblin's Dogma. There's So many fucking goblins. I am sick and tired of goblins. Just rename the game to Goblin Slayer.
Goblins.
You walk out the fucking gate, goblins. You turn goblins. You turn goblins and dogs. Oh my god. You turn goblins, 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 goblins. Go to the new area. Now this goblin is no longer red. He's a green goblin. Oh wow, variation. Now there's a black goblin. Oh wait, now there's a
Goblins
slightly
talking about
taller
who?
goblin.
Hey,
So
man,
many
diversity.
fucking goblins. I
You
was
don't
so
get it.
annoyed because like, why is there so many goblins?
Wait till he sees the dragon named the Goblin Dragon.
Oh,
He has wings
Goblin
and everything,
rider.
dude.
Yeah.
The
Just a
gobbler.
giant.
Or he's riding
The
the dragon
gobbler.
and goblins, dude. Dude, you gotta become
You
the
want-
Goblin Slayer. I might have to get
You
that
want-
game now, dude, so I could become it.
you wanna know what's funny? I can count how many unique monsters I've fought.
How many?
2 griffins. Okay.
Oh, I thought that was it. I thought he said 2 griffins.
No,
and I was like,
no.
that's
2
it.
griffins. I fought 4 cyclopses, 6 minotaurs, 5 ogres,
How many goblins?
and 1 chimera.
How many
That's pretty
goblins?
good. That's pretty good,
Yeah.
right?
Is it hot?
Right? Within 20 hours.
Oh.
How many goblins have I faced?
Millions.
5.8 billion goblins.
The entire population has been
Holy
converted to
fuck.
goblins.
Man's out here
And-
exterminating all of them.
And sometimes you get a little sprinkle of flying enemies. Oh, let's talk about flying enemies for a second. Are you a melee class?
Get
Right?
fucked.
Fuck you. You want to know why? Because you can't target anything. Because I started off as a fighter. You know, the sword and shield guy.
Yeah.
I couldn't fucking reach the fucking flying enemy,
That
and
makes
it
sense.
sang this song and puts you to sleep. It's like, oh no, Master's asleep. Wake me up then. What the fuck? You're a mage. I have a mage and a fucking archer in my team. Shoot the motherfucker. Right? It's like, oh, no,
incompetent
Master's
NPCs is
asleep.
like one of
And there's a
like one of
button
the
you
biggest
press called
crimes.
help. Right? Do something. Help. It's like, oh, here, Master. Have an enchanted weapon. Now you have flame powers on your sword. Shoot the fucking bird. Don't give me the. I can't hit the bird. You know? God
That's
damn
funny.
it.
That's funny as hell.
Dude, the
So I
shit,
finally.
the expression
Yeah.
so
not a
nobody can
quadruple A
do those,
game?
dude. It's only Knight who can do this shit.
So I finally got an ability that launches me to the air, and I do like
Yeah.
a somersault sword slash.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's perfect. Guess what? Doesn't
Doesn't
work.
attack.
Here's
Yeah,
the
doesn't
bird.
target.
This is you. It
That's funny.
consumes stamina. After 2 hits, sleep. I'm like, come on, shoot the bird. No.
That's funny. So not
It's
a
like Archer.
quadruple A game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to fucking play an archer, right?
Yeah.
But you can have an archer and a mage on your team.
So why
finally,
would you, yeah.
I switched to Mystic Spearhand, and this is a Jedi class that can teleport, right? Finally, that's something I can actually hit the flying enemies now and manage my stamina better. Let's talk about the stagger and the physics of this game.
Oh no.
You sure you don't want to like make a review on this game or something?
Fuck, no, I'm here to
already
vent
halfway-
right now.
he's already done
I'm
with it.
venting right now. I'm venting right now. Okay.
From
what
hearing from
happens-
your review though, I think I might have to buy it. It looks really
Okay.
nice. It sounds really
So-
nice.
Let's say you stand, right, 3 meters above ground.
Uh-huh.
When you jump, there's solid ground, right? When you jump, how are you supposed to react? You're supposed to like try to land on your feet and at least cushion your fall by, you know, bending your knees or something, right?
Oh, no,
So-
that's
So
something
many people
realistic.
complain about this.
Something realistic, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you do in Dragon's Dogma?
Stiff leg.
Into the fucking face first.
yeah.
Jumps face
I
first into the
was
ground.
I was watching him. Literally, not even like 2 feet. Not even 2 feet, dude. He jumped, face planted right. Always a face plant, dude. It's great.
That's
I love
hilarious.
it. Like,
I'm
dude,
trying
he
to
has
go
enough.
down.
Like, dude, like a kid could jump off of it and he'll land. Like a fucking
That's
kid.
funny. I gotta
And no.
watch more Dragon's Dogma too.
Oh
That's
my
what you're
So
telling me.
basically, all of the characters are crippled.
Oh my god. It's like they don't know that if you land on your head, it will hurt you, but they do it anyway. A small jump, fall damage. I'm like, how do you get fall damage? You just
It's a new
enemy
game,
touches
man.
You
You gotta give it
stagger.
time.
That was
enemy
one
touches
of
you,
my complaints.
you're flung across the map. I'm like, how can I?
Arthritis.
That was one of my complaints
Oh.
about Elden Ring is like there is almost no way to gauge like a slight little bit of fall damage from a fatal plunge to your death.
Oh,
like
bro.
it's the difference of like a rock sometimes.
Oh, it's so annoying.
Oh my
The
god.
pawns. Here we go. The pawns. You
Pawns.
know how you're supposed to have allies to fight alongside you,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Okay. Now think of them like newborn children.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm
Gonna hurt
crossing.
'em?
I'm crossing a river, right? Now this
Uh-huh.
river has stepping stones designed for you to jump.
Yeah,
and help you
get to
cross
next
the river.
location.
By the way, the water is death. If you touch water, you instantly die.
Nice and
There's
all
some
RPGs
sort- there's some
as
sort
it
of-
should be.
Yeah, because it's an open world game that you can't swim. Doesn't make sense. Anyway, there's
Makes
some
sense to
tentacle monster that just eats you up or some
that's
shit.
kind of hot.
Hey, it's calm down.
Yeah. So I'm crossing a river. There's stepping stones. All right. I get to the other side. There's of course goblins. I'm ready to fight. I turn around.
What color are these goblins though?
Oh, they were the red ones, the usual
Let's
ones.
go. Red
Okay,
ones.
okay.
I
Easy,
turn
you know,
around.
you can-
My entire team
color
died.
coded.
Wait, what? From the stepping stones?
Yeah, I'm like,
They fell into the.
what? Why? What? Where?
Aren't you supposed to be
Why?
smarter than me?
And they cost premium currency as well. I mean,
so it's like
you gain premium currency by
Warframe.
playing, but
back on.
Oh, are we gonna
Black
talk
to
about the
revive.
microtransactions now?
we'll
So
get.
for the
I didn't know
microtransaction,
about
apparently
that.
I've heard is you can still get those stuff in game if you play.
Oh
it
yeah,
long
absolutely,
enough.
absolutely. It's just to speed it up so you can get it right away.
So it's just Twitter
Otherwise-
going off on its regular shenanigans. Okay.
Yeah, it's nothing over the top.
Okay.
It doesn't change your gameplay at all.
Okay.
like,
I was
drastically.
just curious.
I'm like, dude, if I gotta pay to fast travel, I mean, I'll do it, but fuck that.
Dude, fast travel is so bad in this game. Like I don't know why they didn't implement. It doesn't make sense. It's so
Wait,
annoying
I
that there's
thought
no
you could-
fast.
I see you fast travel from like a cart.
Yeah,
But yeah, you couldn't do it at nighttime though.
dude. The aux fucking system, the carriage system.
Mm-hmm.
The
Like
auxiliary.
Skyrim
Stupid.
stuff.
No, Skyrim did it better.
I
They
mean,
didn't
yeah,
waste your fucking time.
yeah,
You go to the guys like, bro, I need to go to fucking this
Yeah, the
place.
carriage.
Yeah,
and you give them
done.
like
Yeah.
10
There's
gold.
like, nah, you can't. You
to
can't.
him, they were like, "No, I can't." They literally had a whole sentence ready. I'm sorry, we cannot help you. And then he fucked up everybody there. Apparently,
Yeah, another thing, you can murder everybody in a town, no consequences.
don't they
Ooh,
The
respawn
guards
back?
look at you, be like, "Hey,
Don't do
stop
that.
that."
Don't do that.
Then they walk away.
Wait, do they respawn?
Then you
though?
just keep hacking
Yeah.
people to pieces.
What about if you
No
kill a guard?
consequences. Same thing. I throw guards off the bridge all the time. His
Man
friend is
says
right
it like
here.
it's a regular Tuesday, boys.
Yeah, and I kill
saw the
furries
part
a
where
lot in
you're
the
like,
game.
Is that a furry? And then you chucked them off a cliff and found another one. I was
Oh
like, "Are
yeah, he
you a
did
furry
go on a
too?"
ramp. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I remember
I'm
that.
killing. I'm doing my due diligence, killing every furry I see in town or
Nice.
anywhere. Yeah,
Hey, man,
but yeah,
don't
those
hate
are
on
like the
furries.
few things. So
Few.
yeah, like here's another thing. You can't really do anything about this, right? So you're
Mhm.
trying to cross a bridge, but there's enemies there. And now your companions, you can't tell them, don't go there. That's a bridge. No, they're just gonna go up there and fight near a bridge. What happens if one of the enemies slips and falls?
They follow him.
Right? Your dumb fucking melee class. Hey, I'm gonna kill you too. Dead.
Oh, they go in the water.
I had 2 melee units just jump to their deaths.
Do they respawn or how is it? How does that
No,
go?
they're gone.
Oh,
they're
they're
dead.
gone. You have to find new ones.
Yeah,
they're
they're
gone.
gone.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Wait, so NPCs respawn, but your characters don't.
Yeah,
Your
no, these
allies
are
don't,
you
'cause they-
can find
yeah.
them again if you put them in the favorite system.
Oh,
But at that point, it's like no point. I'll just get another one.
that's fun.
Your main
funny.
pawn, you can respawn them for free anytime, but you have
Mm.
to purchase other pawns by. You can get pre-made ones for free, and then you can get like custom made ones. right? Me, I go for the custom made ones because I don't want any dudes or furries in my team. I'll just go for the hot chicks.
Man, don't be hating.
Exactly. No, I'm actually they have to be hot chicks in a specific class. So
Was there a Twitter
so
debate
yeah, 'cause
about
you
like
can't
we
do
should have
anything.
ugly chicks in game?
No, that's stupid.
What is that? Velcro? Yours.
What? Oh, dude, my
Velcro?
follow thing was there. Oh, my alerts was there. Goddamn.
Nice.
I missed it.
But
Alright,
yeah,
boys. We're at 143.
but besides that, I'm surprised Horizon released just before Dragon's Dogma, and not many people are talking about it. But Horizon is a 10 times better game.
What's
Ooh.
Horizon? Never.
Horizon Forbidden West.
I was gonna say it was a PS5 exclusive
Yeah,
for the
visually
longest time.
stunning, voice acting stunning, exploring it's just it feels comfortable. There is fast travel with ease. There's a mount system. There's
Man, realize
no
how good fast travel can be.
Oh my god, you have
Dude, I
no
guarantee
idea.
there's some people out there who love that shit. They're like, oh my god, I
don't-
can walk everywhere.
But you don't have
But
to
you have-
use it.
No, I know.
You can
that's what I'm
choose.
saying. I'm like, but you have to give the option for both people.
Exactly.
Mm.
Like you can choose. You can't. If fast travel's not in a game, I can't just quick patch that shit in. Like you could if you're a modder, but like or something. But like, it's not just gonna be there. You know.
Oh, by the way, it's Capcom, so if you put like any mods, you could end up getting banned
Mm.
Yep.
in a single player game
Yes.
that you purchased.
Naturally, you don't own any. You don't own the game. What the hell are you talking
Mm.
about? You paid $70. You paid $70 to license to play the game.
This is why
Not to own it.
This is why Witcher, Skyrim, Cyberpunk, Baldur's Gate are just 10 times better games.
Modding.
Yeah.
Modding is so
I don't know
underrated.
any
I
of
feel like
those
sometimes.
I'm hoping that's what saves Starfield in like 2 years.
No, fuck Starfield.
No. Starfield has not had the critical acclaim that Skyrim has, and
Yeah.
yes, Bethesda has a lot of modders behind it. They're still all on Skyrim.
That was my first and last game I will ever pre-order. After that,
Which
I'm never
Starfield
what?
was rough.
Wait,
Yeah,
you pre-ordered?
Starfield.
You pre-ordered?
I pre-ordered
Starfield?
He was
Starfield.
super. He was
Because I was like,
super-
dude,
he was-
14 or
he
something
played
in
a
the
lot of No
making.
Man's
I was like,
Sky
I'm
before
never
it.
pre-ordering ever again. Ever.
Bruh.
I'm
man, I
mortified
feel
for
sorry
Elder
for you.
Scrolls 6. Elder Scrolls 6, I'm mortified for.
Oh, they pushed back GTA 6 to apparently a lot
Yeah,
of
I
people
heard
mad
about
about
that. That's not surprising at all. That's not
Oh.
fucking surprising.
I
Yeah,
don't
because
know,
of
dude. It's like
fucking-
it's been
what?
years in the
The
making.
leaks.
Dude.
Fucking
Probably didn't
Why?
help.
Why they push it back?
Some fucking
Probably
they don't have-
production.
yeah, they said something about production or something. It's not there yet.
For me, I would say like being console exclusive is fucking dumb. I hate that stupid thing.
GTA 6 isn't console exclusive. Is it?
Yeah, they made it console exclusive first before PC.
Mm.
Are they stupid? This is like going to be
Exactly.
one of the biggest game launches of all time.
Yeah,
But I
Are
think
they
don't they
stupid?
get money from PlayStation to have the game?
Oh,
on there?
100%. PlayStation,
Exclusive?
but I don't know.
What was it? Xbox, I think. I think it was one of those. Whatever.
They
Well,
must have
PC
gotten a fucking
PC
mint.
games
but,
don't
like,
make much because most people buy their games on sale, and so like
I
True.
understand, but what the fuck? But you have to realize, right?
You want it to hit as big of a market as possible.
Yeah, you're gonna get more money.
oh yeah,
Regardless, like people, PC doesn't buy games or not. It is that is irrelevant when you're dealing with something as I feel like huge as GTA 6, where it's like it as already GTA 5 is already an exception to the rule, like of like it just being just a monstrous game, and
People
then this
are
is going to
still
be
playing it till today
Yeah.
as well.
oh yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
It is still one of the most like it's still one of the most watched games of all time. It's up there with Minecraft
yeah, it's
and
like
everything.
what do you call it? Like PC games. I don't know how to explain it. Like PlayStation, like for us, we think we're like, oh my god, go in every market, you get more monies. But to them, they're like monies. Oh my god, if they stick to a PlayStation, people are gonna buy more PlayStation 5s, and then they're gonna fucking play the game on there, and then buy the game fully in like full monies and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's just corporate. It's all it is.
Well,
Like
yeah,
they
I
might
get
end up
that,
making
just-
more money if they don't put it on PC, just because people might buy PS5s and just get it because it's GTA 6 because it's so big.
I don't know. Yeah, it's just I don't know. I don't know. Path of Exile 2 got delayed. I found that out this morning after I woke up. I'm
Oh.
so sad about that one.
Speaking of delays, the Riot MMO, it's going radio silent.
basically.
Wait,
it's going
really?
start Ground zero.
Yeah, they're restarting production and development.
Wait, what's the name?
Restarting? Like starting over.
Yeah, they're starting over. They
Creative differences in vision.
yeah, they're
Wait,
like
what's the name of the MMO?
it wasn't even
That
It,
are
wa-
Out.
there was
It was still in
there was no
development.
name.
Mm.
Yeah, it was a Riot
Just
MMO based
Riot
on the League of
MMO.
Legends universe, I believe.
they were just the main thing is like they felt like the game that they were making was just your typical
copy paste.
MMO with a Runeterra skin on top of it. So they're like, we want something a bit more unique.
Is that what happened with
More-
WoW? They changed production like
So, like,
6
wait,
months.
fun.
I don't know.
What? No,
Yeah.
that was because the entire alpha test player base was like, your story's fucking shit. It's the worst I've ever seen for a gacha game. Please fix.
Jesus.
So they're like, okay.
Based.
And they rewrote the entire story in 6 months.
That's
That's
good.
fucking
They
good,
recently
though.
put out a dev blog actually about all the things they're changing in the beta.
Mm.
That is
Oh, speaking of First Ascendant, how do you guys feel about that?
I'm not excited. I don't have my hopes up at all for any game anymore. I'm cold.
Is it
I'm
easy?
cold stone.
conflicted.
Is it because of
Easy
Nexon?
views.
No, it's because of
So,
Starfield.
I'll let you guys say because I've got like my tangent. I've
Really,
done a
that
few
was your
tangents.
one game that disappointed you?
No,
For
no,
me,
no,
it's
no.
not a
Oh,
gacha.
Starfield was just like I just don't keep expectations on game now. I just go and I'm like, okay, if it's
Well, that
good, then
was
I'm
it?
excited.
That
If it's
ruined it?
not, yeah. I don't know. I mean, yeah. I played the
For-
beta for it. It was pretty fun. It was, I enjoyed it. Just went a little bit too fast in my opinion, but then they did give us XP boosters and everything. So I don't know how fast it will be when it's actually out.
Fairs. But I'll definitely have to say, like, Starfield wasn't a great idea. Yeah, like firstly, I saw the trailer, and I'm like, nah, this is gonna be shit. Like, it just didn't look.
It felt barren.
it just-
That's the word. Yeah.
It's just because
No,
it was
it took
in
me
production
until
since
felt
Skyrim
empty.
came out. It's been a long time. It's been better. It's like they got to put some work into it. It's got to be good, right?
Yeah,
Like,
how the fuck did they not
right?
like if it's been in the works since like after Skyrim, bro?
Most of the work. So they've been redoing their engine for one, and this is far from the only project I'm sure Bethesda's on. Maybe this is me doing a bit of cope, but it's also like there is still a lot of scale to the game. It's just a lot of empty shit though too.
Dead.
You know,
yeah.
it took me
Yeah.
until now to remember what Starfield was when you guys were talking about it. I was like, which one of
It's
these
the
games
game where
was
you
it?
land on
Is it
every
the one
planet.
that's-
Sorry, wait,
Like,
what?
I was like, okay, there's Star Citizen, there's the other one that's like in perpetual development. that
Star
they
Citizen.
showed-
Yeah,
that's the one.
Is it that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's had almost
which
$1
got,
billion
like, what-
dumped into it.
Yeah.
Star Citizen is the one that's been announced like 20 years ago and it's still in development.
Hmm.
I don't
Just
know.
like Ashes of.
Creation. Oh my god, the cope of Ashes of Creation. I as an MMO player, I'm not excited for Ashes of Creation.
Before
It
we
doesn't
get too
look
deep
intriguing. Yeah.
into MMOs, First Descendant for me, man.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how to feel. I'm on so any looter shooters that get announced, I'm immediately like, I just hope the best. I really, really want there to be a really good competitive with Warframe live service looter shooter.
I mean, okay,
to
I don't
come
think
out.
anything.
I mean,
is gonna
Warframe isn't a
compete with
looter shooter.
Warframe. I don't think anything's going to compete with Warframe as is on release because you're
Mhm.
No,
comparing
I'm
the
not-
launch
well-
to a game that's 11 years.
Yep.
Which
But-
is, I'm not saying like this is your stats, but that what I've noticed is a lot of people that are interested in TFT expect it to be at least as good
No.
as or better than Warframe on
That's
release. And I'm like,
ridiculous.
no, this is fucking ridiculous. And people
No.
that from last beta, they're like, wow, it looks so good. They should release it. It's ready. It's like, no, it's fucking not.
No, yeah.
It's been what 4 months since the beta ended. At this point, it's like it's
Mhm.
still not ready.
Nope.
Yeah, for
I
me,
just hope it can build.
It should never. I'm not holding it to the standards of Warframe.
Yeah.
I want it to at least seem like it's going to pose like at least promising. I want it to be
compete.
promising.
Yeah, I want it to
Exactly. That's what.
believe
That's why
itself.
you said compete, not be like comparable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Warframe has gotten 11 years now of
Yep.
passionate development. Like, say what you want about the D.
I would say
I'd
passionate.
I'd
Passionate
say
in the beginning, but I would say like right now, it's more like they're trying they're trying new things. They're more
Yeah.
experimental now because they did go. They were in the beginning. They were also experimenting, and it was just like a passion thing. And then they just got too comfortable, and they didn't want to like try new things, and it felt dead. I think after Fortuna, everything felt really dead until New War.
I think the new war was a big gamble.
Yeah,
I think some of the stuff they're doing now is a bit of a gamble. I think again, I think it's passionate still. In regards to like, there's obviously a lot of care put into like things like the Zariman, like Deviri, like they're not like super safe. Let's just release the same open world, the same things, over and over again.
Yo,
I
that's
don't
what
know.
bothered me the most about Fortuna. I was just like, you have such a beautiful landscape. It's like 4 times the size of plains, and there's somehow
It's
less things
nothing.
to do than
a
plains.
lot less things.
That's my thing. Was I think was so Plains was their way of experimenting with how would an open world perform in Warframe as a whole? How would the community react? They threw that out there as a Hail Mary. It worked. People liked it quite a fair bit. Fortuna was an expansion upon that idea of, okay, we've done an open world. How big can we make it? Like, they were testing out things like scale. How big can we make the open world for, like, so it still runs decently on people's computers, so it can still, like, go around, and I think it failed to a degree, at least in hindsight. Like, how does Fortuna hold up today, not when it released? Like, today,
I think Fortuna was very good. Like, it had a lot of hype behind it.
Oh yeah.
Because let's be honest,
opening quest was fucking,
the fucking song.
That alone, like still carries that thing. But in regards to today, I mean, it's
still
they're finally
way more
coming
unique.
back.
Way more unique than Deimos, I'd have to say.
Is it been almost 6 years since the Fortuna got dropped?
2018.
Yes,
like
about almost 6 years.
Almost 6.
Yeah, so let's say 5. Let's be generous and say 5. Fuck it. And they're just now getting, like, that's one thing I will say I really enjoy about recent updates is the emphasis on QOL. It's long overdue. Like,
Same.
I'm not saying I'm not
a third boss there.
That's what I'm saying is, like, but at least like the fucking grind is finally getting nuked. Like I don't know. That's one thing that I think is like still pretty bad with Warframe is there's still a lot of farms where you just look at them and it's like whoever designed this obviously had no intention of respecting the player's time. Like,
there's a lot of people talk about Warframe and it being too grindy in like the hour sense, but my issue is like, no, that's not the problem. It's not that it takes time to farm stuff in Warframe. It's that how you spend that time when you're farming is why I don't like it. And a lot of people go like, but like I can watch anime or something on side. It's like, isn't that the point? That you don't want to do the farm unless you pull up a show or something else to do at the same time, and you're doing this for hours and hours on end every single time a new patch releases. Like, they're getting better at this now, but that was one of the reasons why I always had a problem with how farms are done.
I think a lot of farms need the Ash treatment of, especially things like Sevagoth, Ambassador. Put them in the 5-minute rotation. Nobody wants to be in a mission for some mid part for 20 minutes. Nobody. It literally, it only, there is no
Ash Farm
benefit.
was fine. Ash Farm was fine back in the days.
Back in the day. I'm talking about what it was before they turned it to rotation, because people were complaining so hard about it being like on average like a 30-hour farm.
Jesus.
It's not just that, it's C rotation, it's the fact that the rest of the game outside of forced time limit modes is way faster per rotation. And that not only is it on C rotation, but it has abysmally low drop checks.
Well, you can, so for like this, people complain about disruption, and I'm just like, the pace of disruption is determined in large part by you. Like, you can clear rounds pretty quick if you've got a good build, if you've practiced, if you know. Even if you don't, like, if you're killing the demos relatively quickly, you'll make it through. Like, you are the determinant factor. In survivals, there is nothing you can do but wait. And the biggest issue I have is there is no benefit to the player whatsoever by putting that mission at 20 minutes versus 5 minutes. It purely exists.
The same thing.
It purely exists just to waste your time. It is purely just a time sink, and it's just painful.
I mean, isn't that what
It's just
Warframe's always
painful.
done, to try to make the player just play the game somehow more? Make 3 days when you have to wait
Yeah.
3 days for a Warframe.
Well,
So
that's
while you
basically-
play the game
it's-
more as you wait for your Warframe,
Yeah, and
That's-
now they're getting
and-
better at it, but it's always been.
But at
like
the same
this.
time,
the
they've
whole
also
point.
make you spend plat. That's one other way to make you spend plat. Just make it annoying.
That's the whole point, though, is to find ways to make you stick around playing the game more. The problem
That's-
is when there are not enough creative ways on how to convince the players that it's a
You
good
get
idea
things like
to keep
20-minute
play-
farms.
that's
Mm.
what I mean. And
Like
Yeah.
I don't. I go back and forth about like the 3-day like the build time stuff. I get that it's
now.
yeah, I know, right? I get the annoyance behind it, but I also can understand it from a dev point of view of like
Oh, it's
it's
hours.
not. I wouldn't say it's necessarily there for us who have already played for 6 fucking years.
Yeah.
It's more there
Hey,
for those
I'm not in
people
that
who
group,
just
I'm sorry.
started.
No, I don't include me in that group. I'm
Yeah,
happy
but
to
you get my
not be
point.
part
Like
of
even
that
a
group.
year, it's
you know
there
how
for
you
those
can
like.
fix this? Play
I'm not-
more, and you get like a small item in quantities that can be used to chuck into the
Speed up.
foundry to speed up the timer a little.
Yeah, I think that'd be kind
Ooh.
of neat.
Or
That's not a bad idea.
nuke the whole fucking 3-day foundry crafting
Well,
system
I would
and
like that, but I
and
highly
do
They're not gonna do
something-
that.
Yeah, like do
They're not-
something else with it. Like, jeez.
I to a degree I can cope in bit and see like where the
That
devs are
might
coming
make
from.
survivals
Of, like,
actually worth
we-
doing, though, right? Whereas if you do survivals and you get a little item that
they're not going to
speeds
do
up,
survivals because they don't want people AFKing.
So,
Uh.
so you're saying like a pity system, a pity buildup, yeah,
like the Archon pity system we had a while back.
yeah. But let's be honest, Archon shards. There aren't many ways to get Archon shards. That's why they put it in there.
There's that. I also think our concerts are largely overhyped. I take the same
Same.
stance on those as I do Rivens of like.
I
Rivens
feel
are
like
kind
the
of.
in- Go ahead.
They're kind of flex material a bit. Like the only time I see them used is if you're doing wacky strats where you need things like a niche, like bit more of this or a minus of like 100% puncture or whatever.
For me, I just
Or-
use it for quality of life, pretty much.
Or that where it's a weapon that could benefit more from it. But like Kuva Nukor, don't need it. Don't fucking need it. It actually just like Archon shards. Then it's like. The only times I'm like, you should use Archon shards is like, I'm doing like super min maxed arbitrations again.
Mhm.
And those are like where you benefit from the extra 50% like power strength it gives on Wisp type deal.
For me, it's
Yeah.
mostly been for shit like the build literally does not work properly unless I equip these shards. Is usually when I use them. Otherwise, I just make builds with the philosophy of don't use shards to start with.
Yeah,
also,
no, don't.
when they introduce shards, they didn't even change enemies because like
No,
no, right? So
No.
like you could still use your old builds without shards.
Yeah.
It's just more quality of life stuff.
yeah, more
So, like,
convenience.
it's just
more
a
like
little
a slight
cherry on
boost.
top.
Yeah, it
I
was.
actually like
Good.
I actually like the new shards in the direction. However, I do not like the implementation because it seems like they wanted to get creative, which is good. However, the impact on gameplay and the stability of the new shard effects left very much to be desired. Also, the
Mm.
other thing about the shard thing in general is I don't like the Archon Hunt implementation in and of itself of how they chose to do it. The idea is good, but that like the comparison I make is Vex used to take forever to drop from Atheon for those that played Destiny, right? When you got Vex to drop,
What do you mean? I got it
was
on my
like
third run.
okay, yes, but I mean as in it's like a holy shit moment, like I got it, like you feel good,
Yeah,
you feel like you
yeah.
earned it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When you
exactly.
get a Tau forged from an Archon Hunt, it's like holy fuck, this piece of shit finally dropped it.
Yeah.
And then you just
It's
move
just
on.
like, oh my
Like,
god.
it doesn't feel good.
Yeah,
it's just like- it's just
a routine, right?
You know you're gonna get it.
for it.
You know you're gonna get it, but it's
It's
just
just
like
a matter of time.
exactly. Like and then also you have to realize there's a rotation, so you don't get that fucking Tau
it's not
Forge
week on
that
week.
week. You
Or
gotta
if they
come
let you
back
choose
like,
your Tau forges, like which
And
one you want to
again,
go for in a week.
because I just find the hunt itself is a lot more tedious and annoying than actually what it's meant to
Oh,
be
yeah.
when they originally announced it. It's like, oh, it's challenging. No, it's not. It's just annoying.
Shards for me, I mean, I don't mind using shards, but I'm also like, it's just there's another thing that we got to learn on top of like for a new player. You gotta learn the modding
Yeah.
system. You gotta learn all the freaking arcanes and all that shit. Anyways,
Modding,
and
modding is way more important. Yeah.
on
absolutely.
top of that, you gotta learn shards now. I'm just like,
Whenever
I
players
feel like the
ask
basics
shards.
of modding is all you need to know in terms of the game, and it's like, I
Oh,
don't know, I feel
absolutely.
like it's just too much stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's more just
Make
for
it
end game
enjoyable,
people to like do it. I'm like, that's fine too, but it's like for them, give them more higher levels that's begin with or something like that. But like shards, I just feel pointless.
When it comes to like late game content, higher levels is not what people want. It's more like
Different mechanics
newer
of like
and
bosses.
mechanics, bosses, and
Is that why they enjoyed that one boss in it was
60 eyes.
Yeah, 60 eyes because of the different mechanics it had?
You know, the
Yeah.
vast majority of player base actually hated that boss.
I don't
Yeah,
get
because
why.
People
most
like
people
us
silly.
that liked it, but
Yeah.
you want to know they hated it? My Revenant can't use Mesmer skin. I died as Revenant. Oh my god!
I like 60. I like the idea 60 eyes represents of them actually trying stuff out in secret bosses.
That's what I said, and people
Would
are like,
I say
you're
he's a
stupid,
good boss?
man.
Would I say he's a
don't
good
like
boss?
it.
No.
I
He's not
do
a good
not like
boss.
it as a farming boss, but I like
Yeah.
it as like an encounter boss of just like,
That's-
oh, this thing exists. Let's fight it for a
Yeah,
challenge.
It doesn't
I
give you
s-
anything beneficial, like in terms of like super rare mods or anything.
Yeah.
It gives you like fancy hands, and I think that's gonna have to be how they do things like that, because otherwise you're going to give people who are like, remove it, it's too hard. You need to make it easier. It gives them ammunition of like, we need to farm this mod that we're never gonna use or something.
Yeah,
There's also people that are complaining that it's like it's so hard, we should get more forward, and it's like, but you don't need to do it. But I
No.
want
Yeah.
to do it. Well, you're the one that
Then
wants
do it.
to do it.
Then
You
do
don't
it
out.
need-
Get
I mean,
good.
they
Like,
changed
I
that.
said it
ever
was a
heard of a
step in the right
challenge in the game?
direction.
Yes.
Like it was definitely a step in the right direction for DE to add something like that. Because come on, let's be honest. The bosses we have,
Yeah, they're
fucking
just
a
No.
joke.
yeah. In terms of
Um,
difficulty. Go ahead, Az.
About that sort of though, like that falls into the FOMO situation. But for FOMO stuff, that
Fear
is
missing out.
literally fucking irrelevant because it's a
It's always there.
I
It's
do-
not gonna like disappear.
I do not like the
hands.
what is that? What is it called?
The front of ship
ornaments.
shit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the hand ornament that you put on your ship. Like it doesn't even look that good. Like it's good to have and nice that you did it, but it's a far cry from damn. That makes my ship look like sex.
Yeah, like, oh,
But it's
dude,
just like,
oh,
no,
that
they
really
just
brought it all
Riz,
together.
you know, like
So I feel like
Yeah,
there's a big problem with that with Archon hunts and shards too as well, because it's nice to have shards, but people treat it as if like if you miss a single shard,
Make
oh
or
man,
break
your
the
account is
build.
fucking bricked. And
yep.
I'm just
Yeah.
like,
I mean, it's not like
okay,
that no more though.
Tell me how many frames you use a week or a month. How often do you actually look at their builds? And it's like,
Yeah.
oh, but I need shards for all the frames. I don't want to move
It's
them
like,
around. How many
why?
of those frames do you
Dude,
even actually
part of the
play?
reason they do it for every week is because of scarcity. They don't want you to farm 8,000 shards.
It's like the only FOMO I would say currently in the game
Yeah,
for Warframe.
which is not even.
It's
Yeah.
so
It's a fucking
like,
delusion,
okay,
dude.
the shard merging discussion thing I find was they should have made it 3-1 to start with, but the topic of Tau Forged is so hard to get compared to normal. When I'm just like,
And
you're
the
just
increase
convincing
is
yourself that it makes a
Meh.
difference.
the increase is
You're-
bare. I mean, it's not even that great.
The importance of getting a Tau Forged is all in your head.
yeah.
Also, Barrow. I feel like when I played the game like a year ago, I mean, I still play, but like when I first started playing, he was more of an emphasis now than now. And now everybody's just like, oh, it's Barrow. I feel like he never
Well,
has good stuff anymore.
He used to get like something new every 2 to 3 months. Now
Right.
he only gets something new every half a year or so.
Yeah.
Oh,
And at half the time when it's new, it's useless shit.
yeah. Like people used to come and be like, Doc, Barrow's here. We gotta go.
Non-cosmetics.
And now it's like,
Yeah.
Non-cosmetics.
Barrow, I can't say I've been to Barrow, care to go to Barrow whenever he has stuff. Even sometimes when
They
he has
gave
stuff
us-
I want.
They gave
I don't
us
even
Prisma
go.
lens instead of Tenet lens, and the Prisma lens honestly looks like the Solstice skin of lens with a couple of modifications. And the Prisma lens is still significantly weaker than most modern bows. Like, remember, this shit came out after the Incarnon bows came out, and
Yeah.
Sinto and Nataru came out.
Yeah.
So
it
it's
was
just
basically
like,
just
okay.
like eye candy.
Yeah. So that's
know.
part of the reason why people are just like Barrows, whatever.
What are we at, Doc?
207.
What are we thinking,
But
fellas?
yeah, guys.
I think that's pretty
Azure
good.
Premilia? Who else has seen it? I know Knight has seen it. Who else has seen it?
Wait,
Seen what?
Seen what?
Azure Premilia. I sent
Oh,
it to
I've
them.
seen it. It was pretty good,
Yeah.
man.
I don't think they've seen it.
You have to send it
It's
in
like
general.
It's here. This is one way to excite Demon. Pal
Pregnant?
World.
What? Oh yeah.
Pal World
Uh-huh.
with better anime graphics fused with Genshin Impact. Open
It
world
has-
I
exploration.
never liked Genshin.
It has Wuthering.
Power World.
It
Anime.
has Wuthering Waves combat.
Yeah.
I might be interested in that.
Also, you can. Yeah, well, actually, no, that's like Power World. You can fly on creatures. You can like ride shit to swim.
Wait,
There-
put the link in
here's
general.
the big one. The world is actually populated by a fair bit, and it's not an empty open world with just nature existing.
Like Power World, you mean?
Hmm.
Might have to give it a go.
See if I can find it.
My
There's, I think I
brain.
gave 2 trailers. No, not 2 trailers. There was the announcement trailer and a gameplay.
Alright, boys. Do we want to end it here or
I don't know.
apparently we've been told our podcasts are a bit too long, you know?
Well,
We
you can
can't do
edit it.
3-hour
Trim it down,
podcast.
Mr. Editor.
I sent as like two
Brother,
two
my
videos.
edits are look at the audio. Is
I
the
just-
audio balance? Cut out some beginning parts and ending parts and render that
I
shit.
just looked at this and I'm like, the fuck is this? I don't remember him sending me this, and then I just realized you sent it to me right now.
Yeah, watch the first one.
I am looking for the. Okay, you know what? I know where I post. So
It's so stupid. I have the Azure thing. I can send it to you right now. I'll just put it in general chat. But yeah, guys. Wait, is that the end of the podcast?
I
We're
think
done,
so.
right?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Talking about Warframe,
Yeah.
which we thought we were never gonna do.
Yeah, we did it
I
here,
figured
boys.
I mean, it is.
was
It's
it because of
impossible. that We
open
would
world
never.
design? I think.
Y-
Is how we
yeah.
led into it, right?
It was
Okay.
inevitable.
Yeah, and
I
then
think
near
at some
the
point
end, I
we're a
kind of
bunch
like
Warframe
I
goobers.
dozed off. I'm like, oh, it's Warframe talk. Oh shit.
My
I don't
brain's
mind
just a little bit
Warframe
rotted
top.
still.
It just has to
Like
be
some-
open, not like
Yeah.
you have to agree with the other person because he said so and they're fucking shoving it down your throat.
True. I get
Hey,
what
yo,
you're
man,
saying.
that's kind of hot.
And that's where
What?
we're ending it.
What else you like
And
shoved down your throat, Hans?
And that's where
At
it
least
ends.
it's not-
All right,
least it's not
guys.
pregnant.
We'll see you like next week. So make sure to like, subscribe if you've enjoyed the
You didn't
video.
say it right. You didn't say it
Hit
right.
bell. Also, if you have topics you want us to talk about, put those below. And all right, we're done.
Peace, everyone. Y'all have a good one.